hurts the most. Talking out of my too
Hey, there we go.
true, dude.
I
Always
think we're
talking
on
out of
now,
my butt.
boys.
Oh my goodness. Good to have y'all. I'm excited. Back with my boy Droid, my support, my one true love. Here to cast the worst part of my former team. Play
Oof.
against Tranimal and Lyle on the top side. Bodied also by Picto Chaos Bush. It's gonna be a good one. Droid, how are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm excited for this matchup. This entire conference on this side of the bracket is all tied up, so I'm expecting this to be a closely fought match.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's going to be nonstop fighting. If Abarn's good for one thing, he's good for driving his team to fight around him, if nothing else. We'll see a lot of action in the early game, I expect. And I think Tranimal's team's ready to answer the call to duty. You know, I saw him play Pantheon, and boy, was he a beefy kink.
Yeah, I would be really surprised if we let the Pantheon through. Um, I don't think that's going to go well for A Barnes' team, so I believe that will be ban number one.
Yeah, speaking of, do you have any other predictions before we even take a look at the draft board? Who do you think are the priority picks before we get into it?
Yeah, I would say Rise is going to have 100% participation in this series every game, whether pick banned or taken for either side, really.
Right, or otherwise, as they say, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think Rise is probably Abarn's only pick that he feels comfortable on. We've all seen his Azir for sure, and it's something. But we'll see if the Rise gets through. I don't know if they're going to target Abarn or perhaps look to target who they might view as the weaker members to put them on something uncomfortable. I'd be interested to see how this draft shakes out. As we're looking to get into it very very soon, but now I'm excited to be here. I don't know what everyone else is doing around the country, but I'm here in New Jersey with 2 feet of snow, enjoying the
oh,
bunkered in, worked from home, ready all day for some TCL action.
yeah.
How about you, Droid? Do you get any snow where you're from, man?
Just a little dusting here in Michigan.
A
Nothing like two
Dustin?
feet.
Man.
I don't think I can handle that, really.
Back in my day when I lived in Grand Rapids, it was a little more snow than that.
That's the way it used to be, but not anymore.
Well, we're gonna get right into it. We'll see if your predictions come true. If we see the Pantheon or Rise get through, I'd be surprised to see either, but we'll have to wait and see. Nivea going first.
Yeah, the only reason that I would think they would allow the Rise to get through would be just a first pick it for Picto Chat over here. I'm not sure how much of a priority pick that is for him, but it is definitely a takeaway.
So it may be that you can't see, but we'll read the bans off to you in chat. Anivia first ban from Tranimal's team. Pantheon going second. Abar not letting him have that. And the Darius ban, not giving that to Hippo. And they respond with the ban of Talia. Not going to give that to Tranimal, knowing it's a carry pick. Pretty comfortable.
And there goes the Rise. Yeah.
It's the Rise. Nothing too shocking here. So
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see another carry jungler. Okay, well, they're going to take another global off. The Pantheon and the Twisted Fate there.
Yep. So we got Rise, Darius, and Nivea banned from Tranimal's side, and Pantheon, Talia, TF banned by Abarn Squad. We'll see what the first pick is.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we just see, okay, Galio.
Yeah.
Wow, I was thinking, I guess they're just going to handshake the top tier 80 carries later on in this draft. Here comes the Kaisa.
Kaisa's a great all-around
I would expect the Jhin to come next.
Could be. I think maybe the thought was take away the Galio to stop some of that global presence that Abarn likes to draft.
Yeah, I know.
I think
Bush League is playing it.
Yep, Set Kaisa being very good prio picks. Both are pretty good into the lanes that they get, so not too scared to blind those. Camille being hovered here, I think that'd be a pretty spicy matchup against Hippo.
Yeah, I would definitely expect the set to be going top lane versus support. I know we see support set a little bit in pro play, but I don't think that Bromenzilla plays it at all.
Well, we'll see what we have going on. Gonna pick up perhaps the Senna. Been seeing that. Hearing a lot from people saying it's Giga Strong.
Oh, so. Are we gonna see the AP Twitch?
No, I'm ready for it. Personally, from my own understanding
okay.
I wanted to see if it was actually good, man. Like I wanted to see it.
It's disgusting. I have not enjoyed playing against it myself, so
picking up the Sivir, opting for some more team utility and a little safety in lane with the shield. Might go Lilia here.
Eyeing up another carry jungle for Caridian. He's been doing well on the Nidalee pick last week, so I'm not surprised to see a carry jungler for him.
Yeah, I think Lilia makes a lot of sense here. I know Caridian's pretty comfortable on it, and they do lock it in. Now the second round of bans here. Still need a mid laner from Tranimal's team. Might see some more focus there. Or we could put it on the support. We don't know where Galio's going. It's a nice part of having a flex pick there, and they're thinking it's time to ban some junglers.
Yeah, I would not be surprised to see another carry jungler ban towards Tranimal. Plays a lot of carry junglers. His team plays around him, and they kind of play through him. So it's a good ban.
Yeah, banning the Fizz here, not giving that to A-Barn. We've seen some assassin play from A-Barn. Zetter better in the previous game he played. Graves taken away.
One Fizz match in his match history. They're like, nah, get it out of here.
Well, A-Barn's team is all in on banning out Tranimal, getting rid of 4 junglers in their banning rotations. And the Zetter bet is gone. We won't have it. We're going to sleep. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Just a note on the Zed, I do believe he played it one time in the TCL and popped off a little bit, but his team did not end up getting the win, so interesting to see that banned out.
Being picked. It's a pretty strong pick. I haven't seen it in the TCL, I don't think, to this point, but a very good support in the current meta, and gonna try it out on the Broman Zilla, make some engage plays.
Yeah. Notably, Elise is still up for Tranimal, and they are a little bit light on the AP with the Galio mid or support.
Yeah, we'll see where that ends up. Not quite sure what they're going for here. Okay, something comfortable, something Tranimal can carry on. Hopefully look to abuse Caridian a little bit on that Lilia. And rounding it out perhaps with a Malzahar for the pick potential.
The snooze fest in the mid lane. Wow.
Well, everyone has it locked in. I'm looking for him to make something spicy here. If he's good for one thing, it's the zest. Give it to us, A-Barn.
Well, they're giving A-Barn here the last pick in the draft, so let's see what he's got for the Malzahar counter.
Yeah, Yone. We are getting some spice. We'll see.
I looked up his OP.GG, saw a bunch of Yone in the match history, and I was like, he's not really gonna play that, is he?
Oh, he's busting it out.
He's playing it.
Baby. Wow, very exciting picks coming through. Picto chats, more reserved lane answered by the zest from A-Barn on Yone. Is that the first one we've seen so far?
We did see it last season in the TCL. I don't think we've seen it this season in TCL.
Well, I am excited to see how A-Barn can bring it to the Rift, what iteration he can show us. If A-Barn is one thing, if not another, he reminds me a bit of like a drunk captain, right? Looking for that bottle of rum he left on the floor, not knowing he drank it all, so you never know if the ship's going the right way or if he's going to run it down mid. So
it's going hard in one direction or the other, that's for sure. There's not really a middle ground.
I'm excited to see it. And how about my former love? I'm sorry, that's my current support, but Broman Zilla locking in the engage Alistar, giving him that potential.
Yeah. He's more known for the more mage support, so let's see how he does here on the big tank, the cow.
Yeah, I guess A-Barn finally decided it was time to let him out of Janna jail, as it were. And
I think A-Barn's the one laying down the law here.
Letting the man have some agency to make some big TCL plays. It'll be interesting to see. But on the other side, a lot of impactful teamfight ultimates with the Galio, the Sivir, and of course the Malzahar to lock down anyone who gets too fed. A-Barn looking at you, perhaps.
Yeah, they'll be looking to do the Camille Galio combo, lock them in and then knock them up.
Yeah, and I just looking at these comps, I think there's going to be a lot of game-deciding fights and trade. Hippo, he is not scared to go toe-to-toe with any laner in the entire TCL. Not afraid to get down and dirty with it.
No one would call Hippo scared.
So we'll see some fights up there if Lyle can outskill him, transferring to the top lane. As far as I'm aware, he was an ADC player, but still very mechanically skilled. And against Hippo, who showed up what he needed to on a lot of different 1v1 lanes with Blood in the past and others.
Yeah.
See if he can hold his own.
Yeah, he's been playing well lately.
Yeah.
Notably, I would think that both these teams scale really well into the late game, so neither team really going to have a huge advantage going into that.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you. A lot of early presence to fight with the Olaf. I know Tranimal is quite the animal himself. Caridian on Lilia, big potential. We might see a ×9 sleep. Throwback to my boys TSM, but Yone and Kaisa, that's some interesting potential with set diving stuff into the back line or peeling if need be. And
Yeah, they
I'm looking
definitely
for
have
my
the
boy,
dive. They've
Bro
got the dive.
Manzilla, to do something on this Alistar. I'm looking forward to this game
Yeah, I
no
think
matter
he's really
what.
going to be one of the key players here if he can get stuff done on Alistar, whether in the team fights or with some roams mid during the early game.
Yeah, if he finds a good flank and gets a good knockup, it's game-changing stuff. But before we get into it, any predictions? Who you got going into this? What comp you feeling? What player you feeling? What do you think?
Uh, I think I'm going to have to give this one to Life for Appa. Just based on the coin flippy nature of the Yone, I would think. I did see the games he had been playing on it, and they were going pretty well.
Okay.
But I don't know.
You
It's
can't
too
give it
coin
to your
flippy for
boy,
me.
huh? Can't give it to your boy.
Well, they're just giving him the opportunity to prove me wrong.
Someone call Abarn. He's crying, but I think he's gonna do something. I think he's gonna try and stick it to Picto. I'd be surprised if on his summoner he didn't go something like Ignite in lane to try and smurf the lane. Obviously, I don't believe Cleanse works against Malzahar ult, so it would be a
It
bit
does
in
not.
to do
It
that.
does not.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm excited. I think there's gonna be a lot of 1v1 lane matchups that are gonna decide a lot of this game. I think it's gonna be around mid and top side, and what jungler can support it the best is that's where my good money is.
Yeah, I agree with you. So a lot of fighting mid and top side, and we'll see if Bush League can get his ultimate over there and help out some of those fights.
Yeah, absolutely. And looks like we'll be loading onto the Rift here in just a minute. Tranimal trying to bring it to A-Barn and prove their position in the league. I'm excited to see where these fights can take us.
Yeah, it looks like we're just gonna get some standard
Yeah, curious to see if anything
5
interesting happens
points.
out of
So we got a
spawn.
little bit of
Got a bit of a drift up there. Not just
yeah.
snow causing people off course. See where A-Barn decides to bring this Goon squad. Maybe punish
Oh,
the
if
big
Tranimal
ward.
gets this ward.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're looking for the ward.
he's
So smart. So
too smart.
intelligent. Snips it out immediately. Doesn't face check and stays alive.
Yeah, if he goes face checks that is first blood right there. Absolutely.
150%, sir, but managing to stay alive, no harm, no foul. So as we get into our normal lane assignments, doesn't look like anything that crazy on the summoner wheels. A-Barn, of course, opting into that Ignite, trying to maybe take some of those early 1v1 kills, maybe 2v2 kills in the mid jungle area. And yeah, we'll see where the junglers start and what kind of pathing we can look forward to. It looks as if Olaf is pathing toward top, might have a bot side to go to after. And Lily opting to do her bot side on her blue buff as well, doing cross pass perhaps, and a little safer for both.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if both these supports opt in for the chem tank builds to give them some agency in those team fights.
Yeah, definitely true,
I know
definitely.
Bush League does prefer that build. We'll see what Bro Manzilla does and see what his ability level is on the Alistar pick.
Yeah. Get into the lane, start farming it up. Time to get some money. Spurg and Bromanzil in the bot lane, a lot of engaged potential. Chaos and Bush do have some good peel, and with the Sivir, if she plays it right, can dodge a lot of that engage.
Yeah, I would expect the bot lane to be a bit boring for a while with the Sivir pick.
Yeah, no, definitely true. In the mid lane, not too much going on. Farming away. It's going to be a lot of push potential with the Malzahar, obviously. A-Barn going to do his best to keep it at bay in the lane in a good spot, and maybe set up the jungle.
Yeah, Malzahar will have the push for most of the game, I would imagine, in the mid lane.
Now, Tranimal is actually invading, trying to do a clear. Caridian is on his way over, already level, but Tranimal does have 2 buffs, having taken his red, and now going to take his Krugs.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Caridian is aware of what's going on. He's going to gank top now.
Yeah, they're getting into a flash away from Hippo. Pulse 2 in, couple of autos. Might go down here, 1 auto, and
The flash wasn't enough.
Oh my goodness, just gets it in. Hippo, we said one way or another, he's ready to fight. And this time bit off a little more than he could chew.
Yeah, I would say without having really any knowledge of where the Olaf was, Hippo played as well as he could have.
Yeah, I mean, he gave A for effort, but does in the end drop down. Caridian now able to take the bottom crab, while Olaf opts for the top side, having killed their top laner, has that easy priority. And it's 1-0. There we go. Off to the start. We were maybe expecting some top side fighting, and is going to be the death of Hippo as Lily is pushing into the red buff. They're getting snipped out a bit here. Obviously seeing him come in. Some support from the bot lane. Going to push him right back out.
Yeah, that's a good look by PictoChat there. Kind of getting a little bit of vision for that. Caridian was trying to get some camps stolen in response to the gank top. That's not going to happen now.
And as we
He
look at this,
still doesn't know where Olaf is.
right, a little bit scared to walk into his own jungle, throwing that ball out there to check those brushes, which is smart in a lot of ways. You don't want to get into it with a Olaf too early in the game, but yeah, other than that, good kill top lane, setting up a good early advantage.
Yep, notably that goes on the Olaf. That will fund the first item pretty quickly here.
Yeah, and that's something you want. Olaf who's behind, he really only has one way in a team fight, and that's forward, and if he's way behind, he's not wanting to go that way.
Exactly, it's not going to go well.
For sure. A-Bar trading pretty well here. Taking about a half health bar lead. Obviously, Malzahar does have both of his potions, feeling pretty safe in the lane, and yeah, besides the kill, everyone's just farming up really nicely.
Interesting. PictoChat went with the tier start on Malzahar.
Yeah, I think perhaps he thought to himself, well, I'm playing against A-Bar and Wedding Knight on Yone. I don't want to give him 2 kills. Maybe just play the lane safe, take as many minions as I can, push those waves in, and start stacking for the late game.
Yeah.
As we can see here, just using his mana, pushing stuff in. A-Bar's got a little bit of a push, surprising against the Malzahar, but that he can't handle. A gank in the bot lane. Gonna get stunned up by Galio. Broman's looking for the engage. Not quite gonna get it. Push does have to flash away. Goes to about half HP, but he's gonna make it out of there just safely. And also notably, Miss Sivir did flash as well. So 2 flashes expended in the bot lane, and none used except for the Alistars in return.
Yeah, Caridian with the lane gank there, I believe. A lot of summoners blown, but no one going down.
No one going down yet, but good gang nonetheless, blowing both of those very important summoners. Might have the opportunity to run it back down there again and see if he can't get something more next time. Lilia back to pushing in, not finding any camps, and Malzahar now level 6, does have a spell shield up. Not going to be able to really get anything here, but comes in, helps A-Bar shove it out, probably looking for a back soon.
Yeah, potentially if Caridian had knocked off the spell.
Oh, meanwhile in the bot lane, Tradable is going to kill the Alistar. Don't know how that happened, but that Olaf's getting ahead now. Wow. Quick action. That Olaf is looking like a great pick when you get that man getting ahead.
Yeah, it just looks like it was just a lane gank in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Directly after the other lane gank.
He knew his lane didn't have flash, but still managed to get it done. Not sure how it happened, but maybe Bromanzilla playing in the bush stepped too far forward and was stunned into his death. Huh. How about that? 2-0 start, quick and easy. A-Bar's team gotta be feeling bad about that one. Giving away a couple of freebies to the Olaf, it seems.
Yeah, I would say that's almost a worst case scenario going on the Olaf there, as he can spread that fun around the map here.
No doubt. Lyle there does trade his second iteration of the Q into Hippo's big shield, so not too bad of a trade from Hippo himself, being down a kill, but managing to be up in CS, so pretty well played so far. Gonna pull in Lyle here. Lyle might look for more. Ult's back, and now it's a fight. Fight is on. Hippo going very low. Lyle might look for more. Ult's him here. Not gonna perhaps be able to kill him. Takes a tower shot. It's very low, very close. Both men handshake and say, you know, we didn't play that great, either one of us. Let's just call it a day. Lyle gets his big health regen with the W. Might look for more. Flashes forward. Double Q kills Hippo. My goodness. How about that man, Lyle? The baddest guy on the Rift right now.
I thought they were just gonna handshake it. Like we had our fight, we're done here. But Lyle flashing in with that Q, doing a lot of damage.
Just getting after each other. Is this the UFC? My goodness. But that second proc of that Camille Q, it does that big true damage pop, and it was enough to take down Hippo. I'm sure he's kicking himself for that one. Viridian might have his camp stolen.
Yeah, just not
quite.
expecting that gank.
Off that.
Damage.
Bush is going in as this entire bot lane with him. He's going to get engaged on by Bromanzilla. Going to take a little bit more damage. Viridian half health can't go in, but an ult from Tranimal. He's going to look for more. Not quite enough. On the backside, meanwhile, there's a Yone and a Malzahar looking for more. Spurg trying to get some autos in, weaving them on the Tranimal. Got the full passive proc, not quite enough to get it off as Chaos gets the boomerang in the back. Abarn flashing forward, looking for a big ult. Gets onto 2, huge play. Killing 2 there, gonna go down with the Galio, but Abarn's going down to the dot there. Huge TP from Lyle's gonna clean up this fight. Viridian limps away with a barely quarter of his health bar.
Yeah, Picto getting a lot done there with the Malzahar ult and the E, I believe, picking up another kill.
Huge fight there. Abarn looked like he was about to get it done. Huge ult for him, picking up 2. On his way back, takes an uptick damage from the dot, and Malzahar picks up a nice kill onto Abarn that's really going to set him back in that lane. And wow, explosive stuff around that first dragon. That nape sold, baby. It's a priority.
Yeah. Olaf picking up 3 more assists there. This man is huge.
Yeah, Lyle's got a great ult in there, a TP in there to get involved with that fight. Gonna look for onto Hippogriff. Does get the stun, 1 Q forward. Hippo gonna bring him back in. Good trade, bunch of punches, misses the middle of the punch, so good trade for Lyle, but yeah, great TP and great play from Lyle there. He does have the jungle over the top, can't get too aggressive with Hippo, having support, and now you got Yone roaming a little bit up into the river there. Malzahar trying to track him. Oh, gonna get stunned up in the bot lane. Might be enough damage gone to the Sivir. We'll see what happens. It looks like the Galio's ulting in. Gonna find a taunt on the Bromanzilla, but nothing more. Spurg more onto Chaos. Not quite enough. Bush League did have to look and use his ult, though, just to save his ADC, it seems.
Yeah, fortunately, Bush League getting 6 well before Bromanzilla there, so they could try and make a little bit of a play out of that.
Yeah, absolutely. But still farming, no problems here. No flash bomb for either, so good play from Bush, keeping his ADC alive. That's all that matters if I ever think it.
If you're alive, you're still getting farm.
That's all that matters, man. Get the farm on the Kaisa, get to the later game, get the farm on the Sivir, get to the later game. Both have the same idea. We'll see how it pays off for both.
Olaf
Meanwhile,
for another,
looking for a little lane gank. We'll see what comes of it. Clearing the vision, able to push it up. Maybe they can suss it out by them doing that. Gonna go in, gets onto the Kaisa, taunting both as he goes out. Winds of War coming through, and Chaos is getting all the damage out. Might look to ult to get the Tranimal in. Q coming through, big damage. Heals coming through, though, and Viridian is very close by. Gonna shut down the play.
Yeah, Viridian, good read on that play to be in the area.
Yeah, now they are going to be able to push this in, get some plates if they want. If they stay, they might look for the dive. We'll have to see. Lilia is in the bush. A trade on the middle, not going to be enough. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, something's going on. It's Tranimal running for it. Non-stoppable. Big taunts. Going to get onto everyone. Viridian's very low. Has to run away. Ooh, able to stay on the turret, do some damage. Big boomerang. Not going to get the double iteration. And wow, he's the only one alive there under turret. Bush is pushing for it. Might look for more, but nothing doing. And meanwhile, in the mid lane, it looks like Abarn's dead. Shocker alert, but oh my goodness, not going great for the side of Abarn.
I didn't even see what happened mid lane, but
I don't even want to know.
Looks like Picto's ult is on CD again, so
we can assume that man went under turret for the dive and got ulted. Let's be honest. We all think it. We all know it's true.
Yeah, as far as that bot lane play goes, it seems like they just didn't respect the fact that Fed Olaf was still going to have ult. They tried to CC him a few times, and he just presses R.
Yeah, that's a really easy play to make, especially when the Galio's not that far behind, has the health and armor to get under that turret, tank it up, and let that Olaf go crazy. Bromanzilla tried to knock him back, but unfortunately, Olaf ult makes him immune to all those CCs.
Yeah, and Bromanzilla was already really low, so that did not go well.
Yeah, and, you know, I hate to say it, but Bromanzilla at 0-3 down here, not looking too good on the Alistar, but you gotta give it to Tranimal, too. Really picking up the pace and doing what he needs to do as they look on the Picto, who does have a spell shield up, so it's gonna be a little harder to gank him. Good trade onto Abar, taking a lot of Malzahar.
Yeah, that's Malzahar damage right there.
Yeah.
It just kind of creeps up on you.
That dot does not feel good. Abar trying to bait him in forward. Bromanzilla steps up much too far, gives it away, and Picto's out safe. Meanwhile, Bush League's in the area, clears out some vision, and it looks like they're going to make a plan to the Rift Herald to have some priority perhaps, but no, opting instead.
Yeah, it looks like Viridian was starting the Rift Herald, but then he pulled off it here. They didn't have the priority in the lanes, I guess.
Fair enough, and fair enough. Pushing the lanes, that's the first priority, and they are doing a good job of that. I'll give that to him at least against the Malzahar, keeping the lanes pretty even. able to move to plays when he needs to. In the top side, we do have the gank here. Hippo's probably going to go down. Takes a lot of damage, really low. Flash forward. Tranimal's going to do it, and Hippo dead again. Lyle's starting to run away with this lane with a little help from Tranimal.
Yeah, another kill on the Olaf. He's going to have to... Actually, now we kind of have the opposite problem. He's going to have to start giving these over to his laners. The Camille is already well ahead of pace, I believe, but that is going to go better in the late game. You put that on the Camille.
Absolutely. They might try to make a play on Picto, looking to pop his shield. Not quite going to get it. Critting going pretty low, but here comes Abarn stepping forward. Not quite going to be in range, and spell shield if he did. Chaos also in the area to support his laners, and maybe try to get a couple plates before, all said and done at 14 minutes.
It is a party in the mid lane here.
Yeah, well, that dragon's what's coming up, so everyone knows it, and everyone's trying to be there. Lyle's going back top. Doesn't have his TP as far as I can tell, but either does Hippo, who actually TP'd to get back to lane for some,
Abarn has experienced...
Abarn has got Malzahar to die for it. Not really loving the Yone pick now, I'm sure, but going down there, hate to see it. Gonna probably be able to pick up this dragon uncontested. Hippo doesn't have TP, so not a lot
have to get
do
a
here.
clear this, but I just don't know if he can afford to get one yet.
Yeah, and that's the dragon right there. 2 picked up very early, and Travel's team's already off to the races, looking for a bit of a bush cheese. We'll see if they step up. Could be. Oh, it's the W or E for it. Not quite from the Galio, but good look, good idea, and yeah, just gonna push him back out of lane a little bit.
Yeah, Bush League just sending the E straight into the wall.
Yeah, we've all done that. I can't even lie. Me, the ADC, how many Lucian E's have I not gotten over the wall with? Too many to count.
That's a tricky one.
That's a tricky one. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. You're a real support. Just gonna push this in here. Gold starting to get away from them very early. Already 6K at just 15-minute mark. And if we look at the gold on the actual players themselves, a good bit of a lead in the mid lane. Already up over 1.4K, which is pretty brutal. But in that jungle, already pushing closer to 2K.
Yeah,
so
wow,
big leads coming out across the board.
That gold lead just kind of crept up on me. I didn't realize we were looking at 5K here.
Yeah,
it's gonna be
slamming
tough.
his fists on the ground as he slams his life being down 6K, but not looking great. Gonna pick up some mana from that, Kaisa W, and we'll see where the comeback mechanic's coming from. Tranimal looking for a bit of a lane gank again. Go try and push in for this early turret. They are gonna drop the mid lane one. Big priority from the Malzahar. Nothing surprising there. Gonna look for it. The engage on both sides of the map. Alistar going in. Gonna have to flash away. Might get stunned up here. Pick the chest over the top if he can get himself into ulti range. He might have enough. Spurg is gonna get ulted by the Galio. Just dodges out of range. Big ult for the Malzahar. Gonna be enough. Giving it back over to, you guessed it, it's the Olaf. Bush League dying for the cause. Gonna give another kill away to the homie Picto. And he is sitting pretty at 5-0-1. Meanwhile, in top lane, fight's still going on. Who knows what's happening up there? Lyle's deking it out 2v1. It looks like he's doing okay. TP coming through immediately from the Malzahar to push them off. I can barely keep up with this action.
Yeah. 4-man party in bot lane for Trinimal's team. Bromanzilla stepping in front of that last Galio E there to at least salvage 1 kill, but that was a complete disaster, I think. Yeah,
all in all, got a bunch more kills on the priority targets. Bush League going down, has 2 deaths. I'm sure his team's calling him an inter, but when you hear Olaf has 6 kills and Malzahar 5 with no deaths, that's not you got the Tabby looking at late game.
You got the kills on your mid lane carry, your top lane carry, your early Olaf jungle. Nothing on the Sivir here, but you know what they say about Sivir.
Yeah, it's a support champion. You got your R, but that's what you were drafted for. Let's be honest. But,
clear the waves. You got wave duty.
Yep, you're basically a overgorged cannon minion that yells. So what are you gonna do? But looking at the map, the gold lead already still around that 6K mark. Nothing too crazy there, but big kills onto the priority carries for Tranimal's team. Hold of those carry positions, getting away from Abarn a little.
Looks like we got a bit of a fight going on top lane.
Yeah, we're not surprised to see it. Someone died. Not quite sure who, and it's your boy. Hippo's going down again to 0-4. Lyle really getting after in that top side. An ADC player, perhaps no longer, showing his dominant mechanical skills and really
Yeah, that was
bullying and
just
taking what.
Camille ult into Olaf running it down. There's not a lot to be done about that one. They're so far ahead at this point.
Yeah.
Basically, you can't exist anywhere on the map by yourself.
All right, chat. Let me get an answer here. Who's going to die more times this game, Hippo or A-Bar? Let's be real. Meanwhile, a little damage on Tramble. Oh, back from Spurg. Not sure where he's going with that one, but not going to be able to follow it up as top lane turret does drop to Lyle on the split push, and bot lane's turret drops for that play for the Sivir wave push. That'll extend the gold lead even further.
Yeah, we got tier 1s down across the board here for blue side, and it's gonna be real tough for Team Coin Flip to push into any vision for these objectives now.
Yeah, definitely, but 14-3 just before the 20-minute mark, and man, A-Barn seems to need a big comeback to try and find their way into this game. Down almost 10k gold at 20 minutes. It's a tough hole they've dug themselves into.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Caridian is trying his best here, 2-0 on the Lilia. He's looking decent.
Yeah, we'll see if maybe he's the comeback mechanic, man. I'm not sure if the Lily's gonna have damage, but you never know. You never know. Let's see. Setting up for Dragon here. Do you already have 2 in the bank? Tranimal clearing away some vision if there is any, but that scuttle is taken. They're gonna maybe looking for it. Hippo's walking forward, gonna get the ulti onto the Olaf. Maybe not who he wanted to get to. Ours immediately. Not gonna take any damage really there. Looking for more. Throws the X4. Huge damage on the Hippo who's gonna get ulted. He might go down. He does go down. Viridian though with a big play. Gonna get a couple sleep. A-Bar's knocked up. Might go down next. Getting auto by the Sivir. And meanwhile, Bromanzilla is very low. Also dropping. So does A-Bar. While Spurg gonna get dunked on by Lyle. The only one making it away is Caridian. Half health bar. Dragon gonna drop. They might get Baron after this. This game is brutal.
This one's looking pretty over. Caridian had a fantastic 4-man Lily ult there that he just couldn't do anything with.
Yeah, and they're gonna get toward the Baron. We'll see if they start it up right away or not.
I would imagine this would be Baron into at least one in head.
Yeah, they're looking to get their resets. They know they're up.
Olaf on the bot side, yeah.
Wait a second. Not sure, yeah. I guess they know that Caridian's alive. Why risk the smite steal? Give them a chance to stall the game out any longer. Might as well reset, push some lanes out, and look for the next play.
Yeah, I don't know. They're playing it super safe, I guess.
Yeah. And the race is still on for A-Barn and Hippo. I don't know who's going to pull it off, but they got to pick it up in this game or the next ones if they're going to have a shot beating Tranimal's team here. They're looking really strong on the Rift right now.
Yeah. They're going to have to start looking for adjustments in Game 2 here pretty soon.
Well, we don't want to go there yet, but it is looking like desperate measures at this time. All hands on deck for any play they can find to make it way back into this one.
Yeah, I'm really surprised this Baron is still alive, or they're not at least trying to bait it or bush camp it or something.
For sure, because what they could do now, set up the vision, set up the play, start the Baron. They're tanky enough, and get A-Bar's team to walk in, try and do something to steal the fight, and that could be the play you need to get the game over with.
Yeah, the only tool that they really don't have is the Camille TP. They may be just hesitant because of that.
Yep, and in all fairness, Lyle doesn't even need Baron to run over Hippo and get onto these turrets, so maybe the attack can play out a little longer as he dives on the Hippo now and gets at least a little bit of a trade-off, taking half of Hippo's health bar, who's still in the fight. This is what we were talking about. He might die for this.
Ooh, flashes and still gets stunned.
Very disrespectful at 0-5 against a huge Camille. In the top side, Olaf having to ult. Very low on Bromanzilla uses ult to get away. A-Bar not going to be able to do anything there. And in the bot side, Caridian is chasing Lyle far into the region. Not going to get anything out of it. And yeah, team's disengaged, but Lyle might be looking for more, knowing that Bush is on the side. Caridian going to back here.
Meanwhile, nobody is answering the Sivir mid lane. Just quietly taking mid 2-2 for
taking all he needs.
Nice.
And onto the Baron Tranimal and Malzar. Probably all you need. Keep pushing the waves in, and wow, that is going very quickly. That Malzar and that Olaf are extremely fed.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have no idea. They're on it. Great vision setup, and got the carries and they got trainable. They don't need anything more. Telling the team probably to fall back as Lyle and Bush are running for the hills trying to get away. They're going to get this for free.
Yeah, all 5 of Team Coin Flip are on the bot side of the map. I'm sure they knew that there was probably a Baron going down, but there's just not a lot they could do about it.
Yeah, nothing to contest there, especially when you're that far away. P's available, and even if they had them, they don't want to go into that map.
Yeah, at this point, you're kind of in stall for as long as you can mode.
Yeah, definitely as much as they can, but we'll see how long it lasts. Baron buff up, and Sivir wave push is going to be huge, despite being 0 kills in. He's got 10 assists.
Yeah, outside of the Kaisa, who has so wave clear, they really don't have much wave clear on the side of Team Coin Flip.
No.
So it's could be a pretty costly Baron push.
Couldn't agree more, and we're still Abarn being a melee champion on that mid laner. He has to get in range of all the damage just to clear those waves.
Ooh, he does have a QSS now, though.
God bless
Is this the turning point?
He's got his core items. Game's turning around, baby. We'll see if he can do something now. Heard you were ulting me before. Try me now, Malzahar, he said. Try me now.
Yeah, he is the only one with a QSS, though, so plenty
of
other decent targets.
Yeah, they just don't have enough gold to get it. They can't pay the QSS tax, and they don't have the money. But meanwhile, Lyle's able to push this in all on himself. Abarn's team probably thinking this is the play to go all 3 on him. They don't know that the team's over his back. Hippo stepping forward. Abarn stepping forward. Gonna get engaged by Lyle. He's gonna ult on the Abarn's backside. Already very low. Gonna get top hit and blown up. Hippo driving him back into it, but he only grabs Bush League with him. He's very tanky. Here's the Galley ult. Gonna knock up a couple. And the Malzire's on the backside. Gonna kill Caridian. Is the only Fed member. Broman lost the ulti. They're all dying, and Spurg with just a sliver of health. He's gonna live
barely
to tell
able
the
to
tale
participate, still on like 10 health.
He might live to tell the tale of where it all went wrong.
Abarn looks so sad in that Camille ult. Absolutely nothing he can do.
Yeah, this has been a bloodbath. They're probably gonna be able to push for the end here. Baron minions, Camille does huge damage to turrets, and obviously Sivir to help with that. Man, they're gonna have to turn some big things around if they're gonna look at game 2, but instead they're gonna prolong the bleeding.
Oh man.
Back off, very respectful. Probably could have ended, but they decided to
I gotta say,
first.
Sometimes it's good to play it safe, but I think they're giving this team too much respect. They're up 13k, obviously they're not gonna know that, but they should know that they're up quite a bit.
Yeah, they're gonna take the soul here. I agree. The game was there and then, but what do they say in chess? I don't know if y'all play. Why take the king when you can make a queen?
Okay.
Thank you, Dave. Just me talking to me, the little things. Yeah, I mean they got the soul. 22-3, monstrosity of a gold lead, 14k. Can we see a 20k?
We got soul on the other side, 22-3.
It is looking bad times over here.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the bigger leads we've seen in the TCL so far. Not sure if I remember one being this big.
Yeah, and we're really only at 26 minutes, so this game...
That's the crazy part. They, again,
not super long or anything.
Not trying to be toxic here, but they got some moves to make, be it in drafting, comms, getting their heads right, because they need to bounce back if they're going to have a hope this series. And yeah, this is a tough one. This will weigh on the mental a little bit. We'll see how strong they can manage.
Yeah, I think they'll be able to bounce back just fine. You just got to kind of take this game for what it was. If you can pop out a few more kills for fun here.
Yep.
That's about what you're looking to do.
Dot is already pushing Abarn off the turret.
Dot takes half his health.
Oof. Yeah. Now, we did have something back on TSS3 when I played with both Abarn, Hippogriff, and Bromanzilla, all on my team, where we would, maybe not so intentionally, into the first game just to get the jitters out. But we come back strong. Yes, the tactical int to win the series. Game 2 and 3 look a lot better. Abarn gonna go in though. Does get a knockup. Tranimal is the target. He's got his R. He's gonna try and run him down. Uses his healing ability to get big damage. Abarn with a fat ulti, only catching onto Push though. And Picto's gonna go godlike while he kills Abarn. In the backside, not quite enough. And it's gonna be a slaughter. Should be a clean ace here. Might get away with it, Spurg.
Oh man, they almost got Chaos Storm. So sad.
No. Hide your women, hide your children. This game is over.
All right. Yeah, looks like they did end. It's a little bit of a Riot
Yeah.
Games bug here, if you can
Well, it
imagine.
is Riot Games. You can't trust them with anything.
Yeah.
How
Game's
to
only been
end
out
the
for 12
game.
years, so.
Yeah. But much like this game at the end with the client, nothing went right for Abarn's team in that one. Only Caridian able to get a couple of kills, but other than that, absolutely brutal across the board. Everyone played great on Tranimal's team. Picking up those early kills, was able to put the Olaf way ahead.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Lyle dominated the 1v1, Hippo taking fights he probably didn't want and looking back didn't need. Going down to 0-7-0, not the scoreline you want to see from your top laner, but hey, without flaming Hippo too much, if he's good for one thing, he's good for just the other. So I'm expecting a big pop-up performance from him, to be honest. A
Yeah,
nice
this is
Orion
just
turning
textbook
into
Olaf Snowball, I think. Positives on Team Coinflip. The Lilia did look good. I think they can run that back.
Yeah.
If they want to, if that's in their game plan.
Sure.
The Yone, on the other hand, I would.
Yeah.
We'll just put that one back in the closet.
You
Keep it
got some
there.
thoughts there, Droid. You got some thoughts. Yeah, the craziest part too is Abarn was, if we recall, the last pick in the draft into that Malzahar, and
Yeah, he
just
got the pick
could
that he wanted.
could not get it
Yeah.
done on the Yone, but I gotta respect him for trying. I know one thing playing with Hippo, that man always wants a good Yasuo game. So after that Yone performance, maybe Abarn gives it to him. Maybe that's the comeback mechanic. Might have
Hippo's
changed.
telling him, "I let you play Yone. Now you got to let me play Yasuo."
I
That's
mean,
the deal.
it might be too rude to ask here to ask for the damage charts, but I'm kind of curious if we could pull those up, if that's possible with the League of Legends, buggy as it is.
Yeah, I'm looking at them here on my side. We got Olaf with most damage in the game by a fair margin, doing almost double the damage of anyone on Team Coinflip's side.
Oh, you hate to hear it. That is
And
brutal.
the Yone doing less damage than the Galio support. So having a rough time into the Malzahar.
Yeah, that is not what you want to see, but hopefully what we see in game 2 is a great comeback. Make a series out of this yet. I expect them to come back with some fire in their bellies and gravel and spit. We'll see in a bit. Catch y'all in just a minute. Go get your popcorn. Go get your sodas. We'll see you in a minute. Later. looks like we're back, ladies and gentlemen, after a pretty brutal game one. Gonna have to see if Abarn's team can make some big adjustments to bring it back in game two. Back with my boy Droid. What are you thinking after that game one performance?
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna have to make some different picks here. I think it will go better for them being on blue side here. Having first pick, I think, is a big advantage for them. That's gonna force out a couple of bans from Trenmal's team, I believe.
Yeah, for sure. But what kind of maybe even perturbed me a little worse than just the game itself was the fact that they banned 4 junglers away from Tranimal, who still went bananas on that Olaf.
Yeah, I don't know. Do they ban for but just include the Olaf this time?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what they can give to. Not enough bans to get rid of all the jungle pool, unfortunately. And Tranimal really turned that game up in the bot lane. He got kills. In the top lane, he got kills. And frankly, Picto kind of styled on Abar and doing it to him on that Mel pick.
Yeah, he came away with a couple early kills, I think, from a bot lane play, and then just kind of ran with it from there.
Well, we're running right into draft. Pantheon immediately banned from Abarn's team. If any jungler is not going to let through, it seems they're not letting that man get on.
Yeah, I do still agree with the Pantheon ban. I know Tranimal's been really good on it, and it does have a bit of global pressure, so
Yeah.
don't want that to be showing up randomly in lanes.
And Nivea going next, not opting to give that to Abarn, and gonna get rid of the Darius, a very strong pick that Hippo loves to play, while they banned the Renekton and also the Camille after seeing what it did to Hippo last time.
Yeah, giving a lot of respect to some top lane bans here. Gonna make the game a little bit more playable for Hippogriff, I guess.
And we are very quickly through that first round. Rise going away, and Abarn's team picking up that Galio. They thought it had a lot of presence, so they're gonna grab it for themselves.
Yeah, Bush League did some great work on it last game, so they're just gonna take that away.
Yeah, see how they reply, and wow, they're just
They
gonna
did
pick it
seem
right
to
away.
forget about the Olaf.
They thought it was good enough. No need to wait any longer. I'm a little surprised they picked it that early. Perhaps could have gotten some more priority picks, knowing that a lot of junglers are on the table for him. They wanted to opt in something like Graves, Talia, or even that Kindred.
I think he's just making it known. Remember what happened last game? Yeah.
If it ain't broke,
we're gonna run it back.
Don't even fix it. Abarn opting for the Orianna, getting him back on a control mid or control mage, I should say, where perhaps has a little more comfort, and they're gonna pick up the Kai'Sa again. Didn't do too much with it in game one, but hoping it'll come around in game two.
Yeah, I think Kai'Sa's just a strong pick. One of the strongest AD carries right now, so you gotta make sure you get that.
For sure, gonna pick up the Leona here too. Great engage potential. Gonna set up a lot of ganks perhaps as they get rid of the Shen. Not gonna let Hippo have that pretty comfortable pick who he likes to play. Gives a lot of map pressure, especially with the Galio. That'd be a lot of global presence to give up.
Yeah, surprised to see it banned from the side of Life for Alpha. I would have expected them to maybe pick that up.
Yeah, but opting to ban the TF, gonna try and deny some of that global presence, so hopefully Galio can go uncontested and unmolested into the other lanes. What's the last ban gonna be here? I'm curious to see. Donna.
Okay, they're going to target Hippogriff on the Olaf. I don't think that's a pick that he really wants to play anyway, so I'm sure he will not be sad about that.
I've seen Hippo play a couple Orin games, and after trying to play a carry set, maybe they're reading Abarn on this pick ban, knowing he's not going to let his top laner pick anything other than the tank. So
yeah, exactly.
Taking that one away from him, and yeah, I do know that Hippo likes Fiora after last game. Will Abarn let him have it?
They're gonna take away the Malzahar R button here.
That's fair enough. Did a lot to him. Pretty, easy mechanic to play, and it was enough to kill Abarn a couple of times, so he was set very far behind.
Picto seemed really comfortable on it, so I would agree with that ban.
And they're picking up the set here. Gonna take another priority pick away from Hippo. I'm thinking it might be a Fiora here.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the spot all that's left in the Hippogriff's champion pool would be the Fiora, which I think that's an okay matchup into the set.
Yep, hold your nuggets. It's about to get a little spicy here. What is he opting? I'm sure he's begging for it.
You called it. You called it. You know your boy.
Is gonna pick it up. Yeah, we'll see if he can play to a higher level and give it to Lyle this time.
Yeah, I think he did play it once in the Swiss, and it did go okay, if I remember correctly.
Rumble mid, that is a very big team fight type of pick. Layer that over with the set, the Leona, Sivir ult with the ricochets. That's a lot of team fight damage.
Just lay down the Rumble ult and have Olaf run him down.
Yeah, I mean, looking at these two boards, we got a bit of a split push situation with some Galio potential to help in the lanes if they get to that point. And they got J4, the only jungler Abarn ever lets get picked, except for that last game where they lost miserably. So back to that. Does have the potential to get in with the Abarn ball on the Jarvan ultimate, lock everyone in, and provide some good wombo with Galio over the top. So look for that in a couple of these team fights if they can ever set up that play. But on the other side is Trammel back on his Olaf.
Yeah, that Olaf was scary last game, and really was surprised to see them not ban that.
Absolutely.
But I guess they're just saying we played it bad.
You know, actually noted from my boy Joa, our jungler in the chat here, this might be the first time they let Leona push.
Oh, that's a good point. Bush League known Leona one trick here, and they just let him have it.
Yeah, I think that might pay dividends for Tranimal's team. And if I'm looking at these boards, I'm gonna make my prediction early. I'm liking Tranimal's team. I'm liking Picto on the Rumble. I'm liking Chaos and Bush on his comfort pick. It's gonna be a tough one to see Abarn win this one with Hippo in the top lane. We'll see if he can get that split push going after that game one performance. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe it was that tactical int that we talked about.
I think we're going to a game 3. I like the Orianna Jarvan synergy with the ball. The Orianna ultimates, they're gonna be fat. We're going to a game 3.
Well, I sure hope so. I'd love to see some scrapes here, but they're gonna have to bring it back hard and fast, and I think they have the potential to do it. I think with Abarn on a more comfortable control mage as opposed to his Yone. And Bro Manzilla picking up some Galio.
Yeah, I think a lot of this game again is going to hinge on Bro Manzilla's play. I know the Galio is a new pickup for him in support, so let's hopefully he can make some good plays.
Yeah. Well, it'll be interesting. I'm looking at Hippo, and
it's always tough when you're going into Bush League's Leona, though.
Yeah,
Man knows how to play Leona.
One tricks, they're good for something, and he knows how to play that champion. He's a good pilot on it. Yeah, it'll be an interesting one. Sivir ults, a lot of engage, a lot of big damage. A good Rumble ult can really set up a fight in the favorable way. And I think Jarvan Ori, though, that's a huge combo too. So I think it's going to be explosive.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to kind of slow down this Olaf in the early game. Make sure they got a couple wards out. He did have a good invade early in the first game that led to Hippogriff dying top. And that kind of got out of control from there. So they're going to have to prevent that first gank, and I think they'll be good from there if they can do that.
Yeah, we'll see. And I mean, I don't know, chat. What are you thinking? Can we get any pogs in the chat for Abarn's team running it back, bringing us to scrapes, and sending us to a game 3? I'm looking for one brave soul to say yes. I believe in Abarn. He needs us.
I haven't seen any so far.
Well, we got one. Surprise, surprise from an admin bot or something. We're going to call him an admin bot. Get into it. I'm excited, man. I think they're going to have to come back real hot. And, Ori Jarvan might be enough. We'll see if you're right. We'll see if they can send it with Ori Jarvan.
I was right about the first one, so, got to go on a limb for the second one.
Snap, crackle, pop. Easy peasy. We'll see.
Yeah. Spirit of Fate, leaving the Leona up is bold. Bold indeed.
Giving it to the one trick. That's what it is, baby. All right, hot take. Do you honestly ever think that we're going to see Sauce get to play an Urgot game?
I think he did actually. One time last season, it was left up, if I remember correctly. But I would say it won't be left up again. There's absolutely no reason to give him his best champion.
Fair enough.
But I would have said the same thing about Bush League, so I don't know.
Yeah, but we're gonna be getting onto the rift here. See if there's any spice. It looks like a couple support pings pinged by Abar's team going toward the red side. Maybe anticipating an invade, or maybe trying to do it themselves.
I would love to see a spicy little invade here from
Yeah, we got a
Team
five-man
Coin
stack
Flick.
rolling topside with Tranimal Squad. Could be a bit interesting as both try to make a unique level 1 play, but both probably going to find none.
Yeah, just a
Oh,
bush
man.
stack for blue side, and they're looking to catch out Hippo on the top side, but he
Yeah,
ain't there.
it is the blind leading the blind at this point, both teams.
You know, they're trying to make plays.
I respect it. Both
Yeah.
looking for it. Abar's team trying to stack and look for them coming in, but not knowing they went topside, and ha! Perhaps both outplaying each other there.
Yeah, just a quiet level 1.
Maybe they just wanted to be cozy together, man. Maybe they just wanted some bromanzilla bromance.
Yeah. Hippogriff walking to topside now. He will be spotted on that ward.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they will know that Caridian is starting bot side as well.
Yeah. But other than that, gonna probably be looking to take the blue buffs and the red buff here, so matching each other's sides and maybe some fights on the... We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know much about this rumble from PictoChat. I know Sandy Snake is one to play it in the league quite a bit, but I haven't seen Picto on it yet.
Yeah, and I can attest, Rumble feels bad with that ulti down. It hurts. It hurts bad, so we'll see if he can bring that same level of pain to the rift on Abar's side, but otherwise, just starting off nice and easy.
Yeah, and like we were saying in Champ Select, I would expect Abarn to have a lot more agency to make plays on the Orianna versus the Yone from last game.
Yeah, and you know, just having played with Abarn a decent amount, I think he's way more comfortable on a control mage where doesn't have to be in everyone's faces, perhaps, to make the plays that he needs to make, but rather control the flow of a fight. Yeah. You know, Hippo getting the push in here. You know, we do see Tranimal pathing topside. He's opting to clear his entire camp and entire jungle. Maybe an opportunity for a gank if Lyle sets up the wave well enough and keep that Fiora behind. We do see a ping already. Jarvan coming forward. Lyle stepping forward into the lane. Gonna be able to get behind here. Caridian's in the area. And meanwhile, Tranimal's looking at the mid lanes. Damage on. Lyle's on the wrong side of the down here. Good flash, good dodge. Gonna be able to get away. No other CC is gonna be able to come forward. Big poke trade backwards, and Tranimal's coming up toward the top side. Might be able to find onto Caridian if he doesn't stay aware of it.
Yeah, Caridian unfortunately missing the first EQ.
Yeah, and Tranimal's coming up here now. This is no ward there. They're already looking pat down. Tranimal's in the area. They may not see it. There they is. Pulling him forward. Gonna have to go on a Hippo. Big damage. He might go down here. Tranimal's gonna flash kill him. Lyle might just live with the triumph. Oh my goodness, 1 HP. Caridian is gonna be able to mop up that kill, but red gonna keep him slow. One axe might be able to do it. Gonna try and flash over the wall. No flash for Tranimal to follow it up. Boy, oh boy.
Yeah, we got a kill going on to each jungler
and
here.
And bot lane, gonna go forward from the Galio. Good damage on, but Bush League able to push him all the way. Good trade back from Spurg. Might not be able to pass, or proc his passive, excuse me, hard for me to say.
Yeah, smartly Bush League walking away with without letting him proc that passive. That's a lot of damage avoided there.
Yeah, and volatile top lane. Tranimal's already set up back there. We'll see if he steps too far. Gonna get that axe, gonna land, does have a bit of a trade, gonna push him out of the lane. Probably yelling, I'm getting camped at this point, but alright, fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah, a lot of action in the dump lane.
Yeah, and Picto smartly expects he's gonna get ganked, does spot Caridian, and is able to ward it and get away.
Let's see, we got Abarn up a fair amount of CS in mid lane already.
Yeah.
That's something to keep our eye on there.
Yeah, gonna blow the stun there accidentally, perhaps. Fat finger for Manzilla, but let's see. Pushing in again from the Fiora. Olaf is still in the topside area. I don't know. Gonna spot there, though. I think they saw him on the ward there. Should know.
Yeah, they should know he's here.
Well, Brumazill's still gonna go forward. Gonna toss up Bush League, who's actually gonna go back in himself. Maybe they didn't see him. I can't quite tell. Gonna ignite down on the Hippo. Or, excuse me, on the Bromazilla. Gonna EQ forward too, but there, ignite burned and Kind of low on the Galio, so is the Kaisa. They're going to be able to push this back in, knowing they probably win the 2v3. You're going to flash forward with the key. Gonna blow the flash backwards, but in comes Caridia, gonna get stunned up right away. Damage coming back from the Sivir now. They're all very low, but nothing quite able to finish up here.
Yeah, kind of losing the 2v3 there.
Huh. How about that? Bunch of summoners blown, no kills going over though. A bit of a lane lead for Bush League's side, despite being 2v3 there for a while.
That's a Leona diff, right?
Yeah, I think so. The top lane, both trading pretty evenly, both have health. Looks like Hippo's going to get his back off here. Nothing breaking out too crazy in terms of lane leads, except for the CS gap in the mid lane, and that's the power of that control mage against the Rumble. Going on to the trade here, going to get that big auto from his overheated stack, as well as some Q damage. Although Rumble's going to hit 6 here, going to go all in. Abar's going to get ignited. The shield comes through, though. It's not going to be enough, probably, especially with Abar hitting 6 right there.
Totally fine.
Never even worried.
Yep.
Yeah, and you know, something good about level 6 timing is a good reason to go all in, but you got to know that Abarn's pretty close to level 6 himself. Not really in too much danger of dying, to be honest, and not even blowing his flash.
Yeah, I mean, I was a little worried, but he didn't seem worried at all. Just kind of, he held his flash and everything.
Yeah, good on him. Knows the limitations, up 20 CS, and both summoners. Bush League might try and get a proc onto this turret, not quite. Still some good damage on that turret, though. No one backed in the bot lane, so...
Yeah, I was surprised that Bromenzilla did not try to take a B there, considering he was at like 10% health there for a bit. Just popping some biscuits, I believe.
Yeah, but I'm already impressed with Abarn's side. Both have shown that, been able to show so far at least that game 1 might may not be the true skill level of their team, even up on kills, and looking good in terms of CS and gold.
Yeah, the Olaf not too big of a problem yet, fortunately for them. They've been able to avoid at least one gank top, and the first one they kind of traded, so that one's all right.
Tranimal is potentially looking to start dragging up there, but it's spotted by Caridian as he starts to move toward the mid lane. They did spot Tranimal though, so a little surprised he's actually... Wow, a lot of damage from that Olaf. I don't know if he didn't see him or if he was just tunnel vision mid, but takes a big chunk of damage. Hippo getting bumped on a little bit. Big punch forward from Lyle. And able to get a good trade there. And a punch. Let him know.
Yeah.
I don't know the summoner's code on punching women here, but he's really giving it to her. Pulling her forward, gonna get some more trade through. And, oh boy, he's gonna ult her. She's going real low. Might have enough with the parry, gonna be able to walk it out, but Caridian's in it. I don't know if he wants this. Lyle's looking for 2v1. Oh, able to punch him out, and Hippo can do nothing but watch as his jungler dies for his sins.
Yeah, unfortunate.
And meanwhile in the mid lane, Amar's gonna have to blow his flash here, but gonna get huge damage. Big shield coming through.
Does he have it?
Tranimal's gonna get it. Oh my goodness, dies to turret, not quite. That is a tilter right there. As
wow.
Both have no HP.
These are tilting plays. Gonna be tough for them to mentally get past this right now.
That is tough to see there, ladies and gentlemen.
Meanwhile, Lyle must have wrapped around topside and managed to kill Hippogriff somehow.
Wow, didn't even notice. You're absolutely right there, 0-2. That is not the performance you want to see right there.
That play was over.
I mean, I did too. Can't blame the cameraman. Abarn getting under there, and whew, it's maybe getting away a little bit from him. They do have some good scaling on the Kaisa, and Fiora split push will always be great, but my goodness.
Yeah, feels bad when...
Yeah, but meanwhile, Caridian's here. There's no flash on that. Probably walk it out. Might get knocked up here. Tries to side step backwards, but might have just walked into more damage, and there's a couple turret shots coming through for Caridian. Gonna take him down. That's a good way to start the comeback, giving a kill over to Abarn.
Yeah, that's... It's a nice play there. It's a good recovery. They get one back there. They needed that.
Yeah, big kill onto a priority member, so can't be sad about that one.
For once, they didn't get away on 10 health.
Yeah, that, you know, that would have been tough to have seen if you get away with 20 HP. That one really would have. That one would have hurt my mental, and I'm not even playing.
Yeah, exactly.
Again, Hippo down so much, but still opting to walk into punch range. taking it from Lyle. He might overstep his bounds a little bit. Oh man, it is spicy. Misses the Q a little bit there, and Lyle is just looking for it. Gonna dodge the parry and able to pull him back for some more punching action. Ooh, able to Q out of it. Great play by Hippo. Gonna dodge a lot of damage there. A lot of punches though. Holy smokes. Doesn't need to hit the ability when he can just whack away.
TP coming in from A-Bar.
Right there. They don't know that, but they see it now. Gonna ult on the Lyle, who's really tanky so far ahead. Gonna get a huge amount of damage on the A-Bar. Might go under turret here. Gonna be close if he can get this kill. Big Q coming forward. They're gonna look for Hippo next. Lyle trying to follow the play. Does not go for it. Actually, ending up way better. Oh, but here comes the Rumble. They can push this wave in. Might want to ult the wave here. Not opting to ult the wave so he can't get involved. Oh my goodness, Picto, what are we doing here, brother? Doesn't matter. No miss. Hippo's gonna get the 1v1, but Jarvan's looking for more. Ooh, misses the flash forward. Not quite enough. Gonna look for damage back. Almost gonna kill Spurg. One more auto. It's gonna get it. Oh, but he's ignited. Oh, one more walk forward from Vanzilla. Get that auto attack in, sir. Wow, these fights are close and tilting.
Oh, man. Everybody dying everywhere. Every lane.
Whew. I am just spent watching this.
Chaos Storm isn't careful here. He's going to die. No, they're not going to go for it.
It's all good, but Rumble's in the area. We're going to have some...
Oh, of course he is.
Are you tired yet, Droid? Because wake up, it's happening. They got Bromanzilla out.
Oh.
Abandoned by Caridian. Might have enough damage. They're going to kill the Simmery here.
You got him.
Oh, my God. It's the homie, the kid.
Chaos Storm making a pretty big mistake there, I think. Rumble can just walk in and kill him. There's no need to be there.
That is tragedy in a
He just wants to help.
Steps a little far forward, and they end up trading what should have been a free kill. Gonna kick himself for that one, but still doing great in the lane, so can't be that sad.
It was a faster base.
Faster base.
You know what they say.
Tactical recall.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this topside lead's getting pretty aggressive as Lyle already has his Bork done. Got a couple components looking for his boots to finish up, and Hippo still setting on components. It's going to be tough for him to fight in this lane anymore.
Yeah, and I wouldn't expect the action to slow down anytime soon. Both supports have their Moby boots, so they'll be across the map pretty quick.
Oh, are you thinking of getting tired of this action, man? Nothing else. Been a very explosive series. Got to give it to both teams for taking the fights. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, this Olaf again looking real strong.
Looking mighty fine, as they say. Sitting pretty at 90 CS, way up on the Jarvan. Got his Gore Drinker already finished. Does huge amounts of damage, and yeah, an Olaf who's that far ahead is you can't really get him off you. He just runs it forward.
Yeah, Olaf up about 1.5k on Caridian.
Yeah, Lyle's in a good spot here. Gonna be able to zone away a lot. Looking already on the Caridian. He can jump into the pit with him if he looks for it, but can actually up to ult him back. Might die here. Gets a little bit way overextended, but oh my goodness, the Rumble through and flashes for it on A-Bar, and he was straight flash to get away. That's Rumble, baby.
Well, I was about to say it was a nice play from Team Coinflip to try and, they weren't going to get the drag, just take the kill if they can, get some gold that way. But
meanwhile, Lyle's in a lot of danger here. Bromanzilla and the Spurg are onto him. He might go low here.
Okay, it happened again.
Sorted out by Bush. Yep. Are you tilted yet, Droid? You sound tilted.
I'm a little tilted.
Are they going to be able to get first turret here? This could be big. Meanwhile, on the top side, it's a race with Hippo, who might not be able to get it. Not quite. Might be first turret, unless I'm trolling. I don't know if Hippo got that top one. Nope, that is the first one.
Yeah.
Big gold swing with all the plates.
Still just under halfway on the top lane turret there, unfortunately.
Yeah, and we got a little 3k gold lead at 14 minutes. A little better than 6k, which...
yeah, a lot better than 6k.
Progress is being made while getting jumped in. Gonna flash away immediately. Bromanzilla looking for the ult over the top. Gonna try and get onto the Leona, who's very tanky. There's probably nothing there, but Bromanzilla gonna be able to knock up the Olaf, who doesn't have ult anymore, so they might have it picked. Big damage coming through. Tries to use his Gore Drinker. Gonna go down. They're giving the kill up to the Kaisa, and Caridian's looking for more. Knowing it's a 4v5. Big damage coming through. Not quite gonna be a kill yet, but Caridian's going very low. Ignited as he is right now. Bush League dropping. Hippo's got the heals on for the entire team. Big damage might pop the Sivir here, but he's leaving his entire team to die. Big ult from A-Bar, but might not be enough. Rumble's doing big damage as well in the backline. Bromanzilla is gonna live so far, and it's a clean ace. Who
What
saw
a
that
fight
coming?
from Team Coin Flip. 3K
Oh,
down.
Goodness.
Caridian ults the blue buff to get the blue buff, and they end up winning the fight after picking the Olaf.
Whew, picking that Olaf.
Crazy.
Still opted into that fight knowing it was a 4v5. They don't quite have the members alive, and hey, Hippo's sitting up in CS. He's up in goal. He's got 3 kills. It's the Fiora on line of clock.
Well, I didn't see that one coming.
From the depths of despair comes a Hippo.
They have nearly equaled out this this gold graph here after that ace.
Yeah. Big fight. Big plays. Abarn with a nice ulti. I thought Hippo might have run a little too far.
Abarn looking to die here mid.
Oh, that's a big shutdown. That's brutal.
The Leona Roam comes in, gets clipped by the little bit of the edge of the Leona ult, and that's all it took, really.
You hate to see that one. That's going to be a good amount of gold given over there to Chaos. But
yes,
otherwise, it was still a good team fight, and Tranimal and Caridian are in the top side. We're going to see if anything happens. Blast comes over. Tranimal might be anticipating it. They might bait themselves into this. They're going to go for it. And yeah, Caridian spotted. Big pull gets both of them, getting them enough time, gonna ult away with it, might have enough for the Justice Punch. Yeah, but oh my goodness, they can't get the Olaf into it because of the ulti. You just have to try and get something back. Big
that healing.
there. Not gonna be quite enough. The 2v2 win on the top side. It's the Fiora and Jarvan combo.
Gore Drinker is really something, huh?
Yeah, it's something, but not quite enough. That J4 ult kept the Olaf out of the fight so they could finish up on Lyle.
Yeah.
Great play, great play.
Yeah, Team Coinflip starting to come out on top of some of these fights. It's good to see.
Yeah, I know Hippo's pretty darn good Fiora player, and once he gets his footing under him and gets some items, he's going to start to do a lot of damage. So very impressed with his play so far.
Yeah, it was looking a little rough early, but he is online now.
Well, like I said, he goes one way or the other, and it looks like this far has righted the ship and is starting to turn it around in a big way for his team.
Yeah, the other thing we got going...
Gonna have to stop you here. He's going in. Gonna get the taunt on the 2 members, but nothing quite able to follow up. Pushing melee for more. Gonna throw the ult down. Gonna slow onto both, but not quite stunned. Gonna be able to get all the way into the back line. I don't know. The big ulti over the top from the Rumble. Not quite enough. As Hippo's TPing in, they have to call off the play.
Yeah, big Rumble ult. Not anything able to get anything done with it, though, unfortunately. Abarn's sitting on
Dragon is coming
nearly
up
a
here.
60 CS lead.
Yeah, Dragon's
That's
coming up here. They're
17
probably gonna have to look to set up for it. It looks like we're gonna have both teams there on pretty even things, so a good reason to get dirty with it. Meanwhile, Spurg is at half health, so that might play in this fight. We shall see, as both teams are just playing a little.
Yeah. Both 80 carries sitting on a lot of gold. Chaosstorm with 1.5k in his pocket right now. That is not going to feel good for this fight.
A touch and go. The fun of the dragon dance. I love it. Who's going to make the first move? Who's going to blink?
When is the engage coming down?
Caridian.
Leona ult nearly off cooldown here, I believe. So
look for that big Orianna combo. If they can get that J4 in with that ball on top of him, big damage could come across. Still playing the dance out. It's very seductive. No one wants to go for it just yet. Clearing some visions.
Okay, they're starting to drag.
Tranimal's starting to get a little frisky with it. Throwing a couple axes their way. Now they have some pretty good positioning. Looking for the Rumble ult to be able to pinch off all 5. And they're going to go in for it now. Big ult over the top. Push is going to go huge. The Lao still very low. And oh my goodness, Abar's team did get the wombo combo. A lot of damage. Spurg's still alive. They're going to try and get for more. Oh, but Picto is blown up immediately by the Bromanzilla engage, and he's going to dive into the backline. He's going to be able to kill them all. Oh my goodness, Lyle's so low, flashed out by Abar.
They're going to ace him.
Be able to kill everybody. Holy moly.
Wow. Quite the wombo.
That's what we talked about. Throw it on J4.
Bromanzilla going to die to this dragon. No, he's
not quite. My gosh, how this game has turned around so quickly.
Yeah, we've got Team Coinflip with a gold lead for the first time out of the 2 games, I believe.
Yeah, who would have seen that coming with how this game started? Great comeback from them so far. Yeah. I told you, man, it's the tactical it that they practice. Abarn
Really
knows it
boosted
well.
their confidence. In
Really
game 1.
bringing it back. It wouldn't be the TSS3 former boys if they didn't lose game 1, showing what they are made of in game 2.
I remember that happening
might
a few
see some
times.
Scrapes, man. Oh man, big plays coming out from everybody, and Spurg, so non-relevant in game factor in game 1, is online, and that is a scary Kai'Sa that scales very well.
Yeah, notably he's still down 1k. Gold not really going on him for most of these team fights. Abarn up 2k himself, though, so that is going to go well for them with that Jarvan Orianna combo. That's going to be some big damage.
Couldn't agree more, and we're going to have to see. This is still a very close game. Anyone can take it, 1k or less than. Now in the side of Abarn. Whew. It's going to be
pretty
tight.
much even across the board, 1 turret apiece. Dragons split up as well, so neither team really looking on Soul Point for a while.
Yeah. Tranimal, though, going to get on the hitbox. He's going to be able to easily get over that wall. Very mobile on that Fiora, so no problem there. It's a tough game here. Any pick could be death sentence. And what is Hippo doing? He just saw Tranimal opting to go for it. So he's going to get run down now. A lot of healing there. Going to flash away. They might be able to kill this guy, and they do kill Hippo right there. Oh, but here comes the backline.
Yep.
Do you get the kill here? Might get onto Tranimal's going to throw axes and try and make it up. Bushlink's here, though. They might want to turn it. Oh, looking for it. Tranimal's not on the same page. Doesn't want to go with them. Gonna get taunted up here. They might be able to kill Bromanzilla, though.
Pretty coming in.
Gonna be able to go up top. J4 looking for it. Gonna ult on the Bushling right away. If they can get onto the Kai'Sa, they might be able to get there, because here comes Sivir. Big damage.
Oh, each member of both teams is slowly filtering one by one into the top lane.
My goodness. It's Orianna. You didn't think it was over yet, did you? It is a fiesta here as Tranimal goes into the backside. Abarn going to be able to ult him and maybe kill him. They get the stun onto him, though, and they are going to be able to kill the Olaf. Bushling probably going down next. Sivir's still alive, though.
We got more people coming top, baby.
Give it to us. It's the Rumble with the shutdown, only on the Abarn.
What is happening?
I am losing my voice.
Lyle coming into the top lane for the second time of this fight.
Got a TP, and here comes Hippo as they engage.
Want a little bit more?
They're gonna Sonya onto him. He's gonna flash away just so low. Oh my goodness, they're still fighting. Lyle's
Hippo going
away.
for him.
I can't handle this.
He's still going for it.
They kill Chaos. I don't even know. I don't even know where to begin with that one. What happened?
Don't remember exactly what the kills were before that top lane fight, but I believe there were about 8 kills top lane straight.
Here comes Tranimal and Bushling running straight to this in a 2-4. Baron is up there on it. I don't know if they're going to go. I'd be surprised if they didn't at this point. Oh boy, can he get the steal? Big opportunity. Bushling sees it. It's about 2.5k. Pushing lower. They're stopping the autos. Daring him to come forward. Gonna ult in. Here he comes. Oh, and it's secured by Caridian. Great play. And now it's a 3v5. They gotta get out of this one. Autos on the Bush League. Going very low with that Kai'Sa, doing a lot of damage. But Baron secured.
Tranimal coming in just like 2 seconds too late, maybe with the ult. You know, it's hard to gauge exactly when you should go in there, if they're gonna pull off DPS or not. Yeah,
we're positioning for another fight, Droid. I don't know if you knew that, but this is a game of fighting.
We got 42 kills in 24 minutes. Yeah, sounds about right.
This is the new Tekken game. This is actually a mod. And here he comes, flashed over, going very low, ulting it back though. The team is Lyle, who's gonna go down here to Bromanzilla, while meanwhile the Kai'Sa kills Bush League. They're gonna be able to take Dragon here and probably push for even more after. Both turrets in the mid lane and bot lane are up.
Yeah, they should look to get this mid lane turret and Dragon kind of simultaneously here.
I don't even know what I'm
pulling up the wave from way back.
I don't even know what I'm watching at this point as they push into the bot side. Gonna look for damage on the turret.
You watching?
Stepping forward. Here comes Tranimal, knowing they're. He's going on aim. It's the X. Gonna be able to get the slow. Abarn tries to flash away. They're gonna turn around and go on to Bromanzilla. Able to pick up a kill here. Gonna flash away but go down potentially. Oh, it's the tilter in the other
He's
direction.
totally
Meanwhile,
fine.
Chaos. Chaos died to Hippo. Don't really know what happened, but that happened.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah. Sivir split pushing alone top
Now we
lane
got a
there.
4v5, and Spurgus stepping up solo, but able to get huge chunk damage onto the Rumble as they take the bottom turret.
That's really bad for Life for Appa. They lose their main wave clear in the Sivir, while the enemy team is pushing with Baron, unfortunately.
They're going to be able to pick up mid lane turret here. Can't see really any way to contest. Wild steps forward, not knowing there'd be 3 members there, but able to get out safely. No problem.
I think they're just gonna take the resets, spend their money.
Maybe I have time for a drink. We'll see.
It's looking safe.
What a game so far, though.
Yeah, we've got a lot of action. Now we got 2 dragons apiece. We got Team Coin Flip up over 5K now. Really,
who would have seen it coming? Stonks go up.
They really
Never
took
bet
that
against
one
Dave
team
Martin.
fight and kind of
Oh my
hammered
goodness.
them with it.
Yeah, they really are giving it to him right now. Hippo is way up on the Fiora after being up in the hole.
Yeah, Abarn up like 80, 90 CS as well.
Good. That's a
It's
lot
looking
of
good for him.
Yeah. See if they're able to close it out at this point. I'm just looking for more fights, to be honest. I'm ready for some more chimp stuff.
Yeah, I think you're gonna get it. I think you're gonna get it.
I would hope so, as Kaisa's got 3 items, so also another problem that Tranimal team's gonna have to deal with. And
Yeah.
Rumble able to split push, take the top turret, but they're pushing in with Baron buff on the mid lane. Sivir good wave, they're gonna get jumped on. They're gonna follow it up with, oh my goodness, the wombo happened.
That's a heck of a wombo. Got the
Huge play.
Jarvan ult into the Orianna ult into the Galio ult. You're getting knocked up a lot of times.
Oh my wombo. Great
Which-
call there, way to pull the trigger, and that might be the game with these death timers.
Yeah, that should be bot lane inhibitor.
Pushing
Not
in
sure if
here.
they can end. They don't have a huge wave, but
They might maybe making the call. Let's
positioning
give it
on
a
red side
try.
does not
Hippo
look
does a
great.
lot of damage. Here comes the
Okay,
Rumble
he's
trying to
gonna
clear
ult
the
the
way.
wave.
It might be able to keep it from the end, which is a great play by him.
Just
Meanwhile,
kill Caridian.
it's
Oh.
It kills Caridian with 1 pop. Not sure it's going to be worth it unless he can get onto Abarn. Big heal from it. Here comes Yak. Does kill Abarn. Great play from Tranimal. But meanwhile, Hippogriff is going to be able to stun back onto Bush League, do a lot of true damage, and can Chaos get enough damage down? I'm not sure. Hippo going very low with a big slam, and Chaos does get it with the ricochets going on. Super half spurt. Romanzilla trying to do what he can. Gonna kill him with the boomerang. Okay. Yeah, who didn't want an ace in the other direction? DP coming through for a while. What?
Bit of a throw. Bit of a throw.
I'm sorry. Is this not TCL? Who's not entertained at this point?
So
My
you remember
God.
last game when I was complaining that they weren't finishing? I guess that would be why. So
My-
you don't have this kind of awkward situation.
Yeah, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but my eyes are bleeding watching this game play, and it's from utter excitement and the cocaine I took her. This game is living up to it. I am ready for some more fights. Give me some more throws. This game ain't over yet.
Yeah, we still got a 3K gold lead for Team Coin Flip. That has been closed a bit from 5.5 or so.
Yeah, but at this point, I gotta be honest. Be real with me, Droid. Does gold matter, or does this Clown Fiesta matter? Who can be the better? I don't know. Chucky at the party, I guess, man.
I mean, gold really doesn't matter when you're getting the when you are receiving the J4 Orianna Galio wombo combo. You'd have all the
Man.
gold in the world, it ain't gonna matter.
Well, here we go. Already starting to set up for the next fight. Looking like the dragon. We'll have to see as they bounce away.
Yeah, we got Dragon in 30, and we've got Baron in about 12 seconds here, so we should be looking to... Oh,
Baby,
looks
they
like
got a little bit of a death push. This could be bad if they face check in this with the wombo combo.
They should know they're there.
Forward.
Bromanzilla is just
A
wandering.
big ward there from Tranimal as they go for it with it, but the ball's not on him, so they're not going to get the big ulti. And holy moly, that was close. Playing on the knife's edge. Not going to die today.
Yeah, Tranimal does have ult to get away from some stuff. That's not going to help you with Jarvan ult, though.
Mamma mia. Yeah, I will say, too, that Sivir, using her E there, A little risky if there's a team fight that breaks out on just a little Kaisa W coming across the lane. And here's the fight. We'll see how it goes. And in comes, looking for the Oreo, gonna get onto maybe 2 there, but a giant rumble is all the way back. Let's melt from this. Hippo's trying to do as much damage as he can, but oh my goodness, that rumble got on everybody. This could be the game the other way.
What is happening?
God.
I thought Team Coinflip kind of had this in the bag here.
Back forward. Are they going to be able to get onto him? I don't know. They're not able to pull it. Chaos trying to do as much damage as they can. Kills Romanzilla, but Lyle dies for it too. I don't know if they can do the Baron now. Oh my.
No.
Oh my. Give it to me.
They're just going to go for the dragon. They're just going to go for the
dragon.
dragon.
Yeah, they got to submit to the dragon. They don't have it now because Lyle went for it and ended up dying to spray.
Yeah, with Rumble in the base on wave clear duty, they had a couple of super minions beating on the tower. Actually took one Nexus tower.
Oh, this is Rumble. That was a monster play.
Yeah, that team fight. I honestly think the Orion ult was a little bit early there. It only caught 2 members, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're right. And
then
honestly,
the Rumble ult just really just blasted them.
The Rumble blasted him, but you know what? I don't know if he left his ult up for so long in the Rumble ult that his members couldn't get out. It was an absolute slaughter, fish in a barrel situation. Brutal damage. From the
Literally fish in a barrel situation.
Oh my god! Ah, I'm ready for more. Set up for Baron. Let's fight again. Let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, surprisingly, we have pretty much an even game here at 31 minutes, so it's just going to come down to execution.
Well, I gotta say, this has been pretty evenly fought. Both teams going to toe the line. It's just who can execute these team fights better at this point. I don't think gold matters as much as who can play their ults, who can play their abilities just that little bit better to get the edge.
Yeah, and I would say one key thing too is that both teams have a really easy to execute team fight. So
yeah,
it's gonna be hard.
They're gonna use the blast plant in, and that Baron's gonna meld very, very quickly. Trample's so far away; it's already down to half health.
Yeah, they're not gonna be able to get there.
It's gone.
Not even close.
Great play from Abar's team. They have a Baron.
Wow, they Kaisa damage on that Baron. It's nothing. Wow.
They have a Baron.
That was quick.
Just like that. Pop a plant, it's gone.
They were all right there by the red buff, and still they just went ahead and took it.
Absolutely great play. I'm sure that was partially Abar's shot call. If he's not playing Rise, he's using a blast cone to fight. It's hard to pick up here. Trample's gonna go in. Big, pretty good Rumble. They might be able to pull and kill Bromanzilla. Big ult by Abar, pulling 4 forwards out. And here comes Caridian jumping in, and they're looking for the damage on the Spurgy, who's going to get jumped up by Lyle with huge damage, but not enough to kill, so we'll see how it ends. Hippo's coming in too. Trainable's going to drop. It's now a 4v2. They might be able to end. Who knows?
Wow, super close fight going both ways. They canceled the Galley ult. Didn't matter.
TP coming through. They're going to at least be able to pick up this inhibitor. They do have good wave clear on the Sivir, but a 4v2, that's probably going to be the game. They can push for the end with these Baron minions. Oh, the Rumble wave clear with the Sivir. I don't know. It's going to be very close. Hippo's going in. Turret's gone. The 4v2 with an open next. Hippo's trying to get onto him. He's going to be able to kill Chaos. Oh, but he's so low himself, taking it aggro from the Nexus Fountain. Is this game? It is. We're going to screens. Oh my god.
Wow.
What just happened? Where am
Very back and forth game there.
Oh.
But Team Coinflip
Oh my. Where am
able
I?
to come up heads, as they say, for that one.
I am spinning at my desk chair with that game. I don't think there was 30 seconds where these two teams weren't fighting for something. That was amazing to watch. What a fiesta.
Yeah, we're at about 2 kills a minute there. That should be a pretty good pace for anyone.
I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight with all this energy out of me so early. My God, what a fight game there. Hippo in the hole, doing it to getting done in by Lyle, turns it around, little bit of help, and he's carrying the game, doing big damage. Trainable up in the early game, but Caridian making huge plays on the Jarvan. Abarn with huge ults himself, but Picto too. Those Rumble ults were incredible, and Chaos and Sprig, gotta give it to both of them. Big damage across the board. I don't know if we can see the damage charts if our boy Wally on production can hit those advanced details for us. Give us the graphs. What is it looking like? It's just so even.
Yeah, it's pretty even across the board. Gotta give a
That's
shout
nothing
out
earth
to
shattering.
Godzilla though. He was looking good on the Galio, even into Bush League's Leona. The one trick,
Oh
one
man,
trick. Do we even have
yeah.
to ban Leona anymore?
I thought looking at these comps, they were gonna have some good wombo fights available, and that Rumble could play a big factor. And it did both ways, but give it to Abarn's team for finding the will and the way to win. A huge shot call getting over Baron underneath their noses, under vision, but just fast enough to melt it. And able to push in, taking that last team fight so well while going solo. Thought it might go the other way when Bromanzilla died very quickly. It seemed like nothing, but Abarn hit a 3-man ulti, and
Yeah,
that
huge
Rumble
ulti.
ulti was already used just to pick Bromanzilla. And uh,
Yeah.
what a gosh darn series we got brewing.
Ledfrop is gonna have to do something to kind of break up that Wombo combo. That seems a bit too strong for them to be able to handle, and they're gonna have to
Yeah,
figure out something in the mid lane too. Abarn almost with the Flame Horizon there on Picto Chat.
yeah, definitely true. A lot of XP and a lot of gold on him. Wow, that was awesome. I cannot wait for game 3. They're both gonna bring it, right? They both got the cobwebs out, both got a dub under the belt, and I would be shocked if we didn't see something bigger, better, faster, stronger coming into the last of the series. The music we need, and we'll see you in a minute.
All right, looks like we are back for an exciting game 3. I would expect nothing less than non-stop action.
My goodness. My voice will be gone by tomorrow, but who even cares? This series is everything I ever wanted to watch. What a freaking game 2, man. I am loving this series so much. My homies, Hippo, Avard, Dude Van Dingo, bringing the fudge to this game. The fudge, brother. Bringing all of the sweet, sweet fights that you could want in a game. And Tranibal's team, after stopping game 1, they find themselves in a 1-1 slugfest.
Yeah, these team fights are just like as soon as they start, you just have no idea which team's going to win from a 3K gold deficit. It's insanity. It's complete insanity.
I don't even know what's gonna happen. But I'm actually, if we haven't been there, go over to Fate's Corner. Get your get the predictions in. What do we got? LFA 2-1. We'll have to see if that comes true. I don't know, man. I don't. He's right here. He could be. Who knows with these two teams getting busy, getting after it. I don't know, man. I'm ready for this big band, though. What are we gonna see?
Here's the real question: is Team Coin Flip gonna ban this Olaf? Are they gonna make him play something other than Olaf?
I don't know, man.
He seems like he's more than happy to have it.
Yeah, he played really well in game 1. Big carry game, but I don't know if he's going to pick it again. He might want to opt into something more comfortable on, although it seemed like he had it down pat in game 1. Game 2, they were able to get Abarn's team to a point where that Olaf running in wasn't as scary as it was in game 1.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Team Coinflip will also leave up the Leona again. They seem to have a good, decent plan into that, although they don't have the Galio this time banning it. Yep, they're going to leave it up again.
Some pretty common bans we've seen across all the games. Getting rid of Darius and Nivea Rise. Not shocking. Those are pretty priority picks over on Abarn's team. And for Tranimal's team bans that they're banning against them, they're getting rid of, you guessed it, the Galio, which we've seen a lot of in these games.
The first pick Leona.
Right. Yeah. I mean, hey, give the man his pocket pick. And...
You gotta give him a swan trip.
You have to. It's something safe to pick first. He's really comfortable on it. It's very meta, so why not?
Don't lie, right?
The math don't lie. The numbers are there, Mason.
Yeah.
Picking away. Kaisa Nautilus coming through a very strong lane. A lot of scaling, a lot of damage on the Kaisa. Spurg's played it now in all 3 games. Yeah. Made it look just right in game 2.
If Spurg wasn't comfortable on the Kaisa before, he certainly should be by game 3 here.
They're going to give a... Are we seeing
the same 280K?
Okay, all right. They didn't want to get...
Couldn't even give us a little bit of fun.
And are they going to pick the set, giving it over to Hippo, saying, you know what, that game 1, that was just a test. You know, I was seeing if my monitor worked real quick. 07, I can't remember that.
Well, you do have to have a short memory if you have a game like they did in game 1.
Oh, man. Yeah, they did come back strong in game 2. It's the tactical int we talked about, and we got a series right now.
You know, I've been seeing a lot of this Renekton pick in Lyle Walt's match history, so I would be a little bit scared of this. They finally do take the Olaf off the board. I would agree with that. The Olaf Renekton topside, that's going to hurt.
Yeah, but that does leave open a lot of carry junglers still available. They can't ban them all. I'm very curious to see what Tranimal picks finally.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be on another carry jungle, notably the Kindred that they banned before. That's still up. The Elise is still up. I know he likes that pick as well.
Yeah, and our resident top laner in chat saying Renekton is a very strong counter to set, so we'll see how that plays out.
They're going to take the Graves off the board. I believe they've banned that all 3 games now.
Yeah, that's, you know, a very priority pick. Something you want to give to Tranimal is going to do carry.
Again, prioritizing this Fizz ban on Abarn. I mean, he can play Fizz, but he's not a big Fizz player, so I'm a little bit surprised on that.
Well, they did get rid of Orianna, so not going to see big setups from Abarn on that regard, but, you know.
We got 4 mid lane bans against Abarn.
Ooh, J4. Looking like a very similar comp. Little difference here. Set instead of Fiora. Nautilus instead of
Yeah,
the
I'm glad they
Galio.
pivoted away from that Jarvan pick. I really don't like it as much without the Orion on the board.
Yeah, they are going to pick up Gragas, who's very strong himself. The AP, full AP Night Harvester Gragas is very strong, but so is Tank, so we'll see where it goes. Going with the Kha'Zix, it's very central, baby.
Yeah, I believe this would be the
it's
first Kha'Zix.
the dinger. Let's go.
No way.
It's
all right. I didn't know that was even really on the table. AI Box is not in this game.
Can these teams play 100 games? I would watch this all day and night at this point. I am in love with these two teams. They fight, they draft crazy. What more could you ask for?
Is this a 5-game series?
I wish it was, man. I'd be happy to cast every one of those darn games. Yeah, this is shaping up to be a very exciting game 3. Getting the picks organized, but Tranimal on Kha'Zix, we'll see.
Yeah.
Also,
this would be definitely the first Kha'Zix and Heimerdinger of this season of TCL. I believe we had them picked each once, maybe twice in the first season of TCL. So busting out some new picks here.
Yeah, I gotta ask, because I think I just heard you pronounce it. Is it Kha'Zix or Kha'Zix?
Kha'Zix?
Kha'Zix? Am I wrong?
I don't know.
Have I been saying it wrong for this long and no one's told me?
It's fun. It's all right.
Oh, man. I don't know. I'm kind of self-embarrassed right now, man.
I mean, you should ask Wojtek how to pronounce Camille, and then you'll be real concerned.
You mean Wojtek? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, man. But looking at these two comps, what are you thinking? What are you liking? What are you hating?
I'm gonna have to go with Team Coin Flip on this one. I'm 2 for 2 so far. I'm feeling it a little bit. We're gonna get the reverse sweep here. I really don't like this Heimerdinger pick. I don't think it's gonna have enough agency to help this Kha'Zix get fed. Mm-hmm. The only caveat would be is if this Kha'Zix goes top and just kills Hippogriff over and over again.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's keeping track, but every prediction I've made has been wrong so far. So let me just go for over. Tranimal 1v9. That's the hot take. Tranimal 1v9.
Hey, it could happen.
Yeah, man. Happen. Why not? Tranimal 1v9 coming on. Let's bring it. Let's see it. I want to see that bug do disgusting things.
Is this bug going to be in top lane at 3 minutes and 4 minutes and 5 minutes again?
I mean, it'd be weirder if he wasn't, right?
Right.
And we'll also have to keep an eye on Set, Mr. Hippo. Bringing the 0-7 to the Rift? I don't know. We'll see if he can bring it around.
It can't be worse, right?
That is fair. Yeah, I mean, hey.
It can only go upward from here.
Hey, that's on us, Hippo. If it goes worse, that's on us. We definitely jinxed it. I believe in you, brother. You're at least going to get in this. I can almost guarantee that one.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah.
Down in the ball lane, we got the Leona versus the Nautilus. I wouldn't expect really too much of an advantage either direction on that. I do think Kai'Sa's a bit stronger than Sivir, so we'll see if we can if they can build off that at all. And should be getting some good roams with Corki package as well. I wouldn't expect Heimerdinger to be leaving lane too much in response.
No, but to be fair, at least with Heimerdinger in lane, he's going to be able to push those quickly with his turrets. So big punishes onto Abarn if he gets nothing for a roam.
Right.
Big CS gap in that last game against Abarn. So hopefully this pick will manage to do a little better.
Yeah, I did kind of like the Rummel pick. It did a lot of damage in those team fights. He just kind of fell a little bit too far behind, I think, in CS to really bump his team over the edge to win those team fights.
Yeah, big damage there, but yeah, going with the dinger. We haven't seen a dinger before, and we didn't see a Teemo until real last night. I love this gosh darn league, man. I can't even tell you. I love these players.
We're pulling out all the pocket picks.
It's something beautiful to watch. It brings a tear to my eye, man. Gotta wipe it away and clear it up for the most exciting game 3 most excited for a game 3 I've been in a while. If it can be like last game, I don't know if I'm going to bed. I'll just rewatch it all night.
I've seen Caridian pop off on this Gragas jungle a few times, so we'll see what he can get done.
We'll have to see. We're gonna be loading onto the Rift Stoon. Can't wait to take y'all with us into another, I'm gonna guarantee it, Fiesta, but who doesn't love that when they're that exciting fights across the board, nonstop action. This is TCL.
Do you think we can beat 2 kills a minute this game?
Whew.
No way, right?
I mean,
No way.
I would have told you no way last game,
What
but
is that?
what happened? But you know what? I'm almost happy they're pausing right here because
Yeah.
my adrenaline's a little up. This game's got. Last game was so exciting.
Looks like we got Spurg with the DC over on, or no, Chaos Storm with the DC.
So. Just report him. Get him out of the game.
Yeah.
Can we get an ADC swap?
I believe that's a fine.
I'm free.
That's a
I'm
league
gonna
fine.
I'm gonna go log on real quick. I'm free. Instantly getting back into it though. Glad his computer's working because we got some anime action on the Rift to happen.
Can we get a level 1 play this time?
I mean, someone text Abar, make it happen. I want to see how now break 2 kills him. That's light work. Those are rookie numbers.
Yeah.
They're pushing in here on a ward. Gonna be spotted out wholesale. Nothing too exciting, but
yeah, I'm not surprised by that. You really don't want a level 1 play when you have a Heimerdinger.
Yeah, Bush and Sivir are gonna be able to get a ward down on the blue. See him taking that and see if he does a full clear or not.
Yeah, I'm surprised that PictoChat is not trying to set up these turrets in mid lane to give him an advantage there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
Opting
mean,
to protect his bonsai jungle instead.
I don't know how old Heimerdinger is in this game, but I still have no clue what that champion does. I know he's got a bomb, he's got some lasers, and
puts down turrets. That's all you gotta know.
Yep, that's about right. That's what I play him against. I expect when I play him, but I'll leave that for the cerebral players to know what he does.
Now let's see what Tranimal can get done here with having information of Caridian starting on this blue buff here.
Yeah, going for the red smite. Might look to get busy with Caridian in his own jungle. We'll see. We'll see. Again, I'm not a jungle expert, but I'm pretty sure in the extended trade, obviously, Gragas will win that one. But if Kha'Zix can catch him half HP bar or lower, watch out.
Yeah, I would expect the Kha'Zix to win the 1v1 if he found him like 3/4 health in the jungle somewhere for sure.
Yeah, and we'll see if it gets to that point as Kha'Zix is going very quick, ducking all those camps, going immediately buff to buff. Going to be in that top side area if that lane pushes
to buff to top. I'm predicting it right now.
Yeah, maybe. Might pick up the Gromp just to get level 3 here, but I could see it happening. Very quick clear. Good isolated Q damage onto the buff, so very fast work. Going to be able to get to that top side quicker if need be.
PA is going to go for that level 3, as you said. That will be helpful for him to gank the top lane.
Yeah, I don't know if you leveled, your jump first on Kha'Zix. I really doubt it, but probably going for his W to keep a little sustain in the early clear. But yeah, he knows his Renekton's pushing in. Probably going to look for that counter gank, assuming the Gragas is going top. The buff, and now he passed up. And Tramel's pushing in. Got his level 3. Already ready to start fighting the Gragas.
Yep,
Taking a good amount of priority. Misses the bomb.
Still doesn't have red
Abar
buff either.
Trade, taking a lot back from the turrets and the comment. And here's the fight. I mean, they're both there with both double buffs. Abar's there first, but Picto's in the area too. Gonna jump forward, both jump back away. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, nothing happening
Animal,
there.
he's looking for more though. The dirty devil bug himself. Got some support from the top lane. Gonna be able to pick up this crab probably for free. Radiant's gonna be able
They
to
should have it with Hippogriff being pushed under tower there with a couple of waves.
Okay, meanwhile on the bot lane, some good push in there from the Sivir. Nothing too surprising. Gonna miss that minion. Blows that W way wide. Gonna potentially miss a bunch more for it. Tough thing.
CS and under turret is hard.
No, I'm with him, man. That is not easy work. I understand 100%.
Caridian looking for this gank mid lane. See if he can make something happen.
Very good positioning from Picto, playing toward his jungler. Gonna be going way too far forward there. There's no reason. Wave's already under his turret. Gonna throw down the turrets. Gonna get flashed on too. He's gonna die for this time. Abar making a first
smartly gave it over to the mid laner.
Just absolutely zero reason to follow that wave under turret.
Yeah, if he just plays back there a little bit, his jungler gets double scuttle for free.
Yeah, top side, a little bit of trading. Punch coming through, dodging the middle of it, but at least the Bug's picking up the double scuttle. That seems to be all this game's about anyway. As he pushes in, he's gonna be able to clear up the grop. Lyle and Hippo duking it out. The top lane bruisers.
Yeah, Lau going in there to take a nice trade. He's a level down though, so it didn't nothing happening with that.
Yeah, definitely. Otherwise, pretty even lane matchup so far. No.
Yeah, Kazakh's in deep for a wolf steal here.
Yeah, really smartly so. And Renekton's trading well, but probably away and get really low. Mega Flash. Expectation of it, but the Grax is coming around behind. He's very much in danger here. Hippo is trying to prep the wave for it, but he's going to go way too low. Lyle gets a big...
Hippo.
Oh, he's going to bait him for it. Really great play. Good ward by Lyle. That was excellent rather than just peeing over that wall blind. Oh my goodness, I could have gone really wrong for him if he didn't get that done.
That's a little bit...
Looking at a dive. Going to take a free turret shot for nothing on Caridian. Let's see if he can outplay this. No flash on Caridian. Misses the barrel. Gonna get the stun onto Hippo. Does take the turret shot. He might go down here. Great outplay so far from Lyle. 2 turret shots. They're very low. He's staying alive. Awesome job by the Renekton. And meanwhile, they're gonna pick up a free dragon for it.
They just seemed a little bit out of sync there on the turret dive. The first one was a bit mistimed, and then they try to make it still work, and they nearly almost gave 2 kills to the Renekton.
But, you know, gonna be able to pick up a dragon for that interesting play in the top side, but here comes Abarn. PCs are all pretty low. Gonna go for it, but here comes Trainable. What is he jumping in with no health? And oh man,
Bush League with the flash
following it up. Abarn flashing for it. Might be enough damage. One more auto, not quite.
Oh, he's level 6, but he has no charges.
Big Simmer damage gonna come over the top, and the ignite ticking. But Abarn's there. I'm at a loss for words, man.
Abarn had the kill on lock if he just had one single ult charge.
No more autos, no ult charges. Blows his summoner there for nothing, and the Donger's still alive, baby.
Yeah. Everybody kind of getting away on a sliver of health.
Yeah, Trainable.
As is tradition.
Jumped in with no health himself onto Abarn, instantly flashing away for it, so that was a choice.
Yeah. I'm not sure what he expected to happen there.
I'm not sure either, but top side, a bit of a slower lane so far. Hippo and Lyle sitting pretty even.
Yeah, all the lanes sitting pretty even on CS.
Pull in from Hippo, gonna ult him under turret. Good damage, but an E right away, so no harm, no foul. Gonna be able to Q, heal back up, and good trade for Lyle. Blowing the ulti for nothing.
Yep, didn't have to burn his own ulti there, so that'll be a nice advantage for him to have in this lane.
Yeah, Hippo thinking he could probably have gotten a little more if he ulted him under, but Lyle with the quick reaction, able to E away, and no problem, already full health.
Yeah. We got a little bit of a jungle CS lead opening up for Trainable.
Nothing too crazy, but definitely looks like about 2 camps up in XP and gold, perhaps. And actually down in gold, just by a little bit over 100. That assist is enough to give Caridian a little bit of a lead.
Oh, yeah,
and wow, big damage. And Abarn with the blue buff is going to be able to sustain this lane pretty hard. Actually opting to back with the blue buff on him. Interesting choice.
Yeah, he guess he has a little bit of an item spike there that he wanted to capitalize on. You know, this game does not have the same kind of fast-paced action we're seeing in the other games. Both teams playing super reserved here. Minus
so
that one
far,
fight around Dragon.
But if we could recall, last time game 2, it was like 2 kills to 4. It looked slow, and then it hit the fan. So
yeah, that's true. Oh, I see. He was backing for the package.
Okay, they're gonna look to make a play onto Lyle, perhaps. Great back timing, so
he's out of there.
Way out of danger. May not have even known it. Whew.
Sometimes it just works out.
Yeah, that guy sighed a sigh of relief, and he did. Going back, getting his items. No problem. And in the bot side, both playing pretty safe. Spurg setting up this wave to stay where it is. Yeah, gonna give him some on Prio. Not a huge CS, difference either way. And farms up. That's Sivir wave clear, obviously, why you pick her and
Yeah.
able to shove it immediately. Tranimal's
Dragon coming up in about a minute here, and yeah, so they're just trying to get some priority in the bot lane, I'm sure.
Yeah, looks like Picto's trying to bait this a little bit onto Abarn and into
2v2.
Caridian. Tranimal probably saying, hey, step for a little bit further forward, get him interested, throw out that little warm on a line. Oh, Caridian kept his back. Tranimal is getting tired of it, though.
Yep, they're going down here to get some Dragon Vision instead. And both junglers looking for a mid lane gank that wasn't to be there.
Yeah, but smartly played by both. Probably both expecting him to be there, and both setting up the counter gank. Just never came. So we'll set up for this dragon here. Get some pink wards in inventory. Great job. That none that I can tell on the side of Tranimal. So
life for Appa definitely having full vision control of the bot side.
Yeah, agreed. And oh, here comes the ulti on the Spur. Gonna lock him up with the ult, and they're gonna kill him. Blown up onto the bug. Great kill going over to Tranimal. It's gonna be great for Dragon because they're gonna kill Romanzilla too.
That should be pushing the wave.
Like
get a plate, get Dragon.
Oh, right. Baby, push that wave.
You just hit one Leona ult.
It takes one Leona ult. That's why you give the pocket pick to the boy, because he set up that kill beautifully.
Yes.
Layered all the CC, never gave Kai'Sa a chance to auto ult away. And Spurg even blew his flash while dying, so really went as bad as possible.
Yep. And unlike the Nautilus, the Leona can just E through all the minions there and get onto you, no problem.
Which is why I'm a big fan of the Leona over the Nautilus. I know you probably disagree, but
hey,
here comes
that
the fight.
hook is
Caridian's looking for it. They're going to be smiting it away. He ease in, but not going to get too much for it. Flashes out immediately. Bush League very low. Abar's keeping him in the pit. They're going to try and walk it out. Spurger's back now. Taking a good amount of damage. Abar W's forward. Nothing yet. Oh, he's going to ult into Spurg and Caridian are going for more. Abar not able to follow it up. I can't see it going any further. They might overextend here. They do back off. Whew.
Bush League hanging on the back of the Dragon pit
he
there.
Might drop. He's so low. And meanwhile, Lyles is here, but they do kill Tranimal. But here come the trades. One carry is down. Another carry limps away. Lyles in the backside doing some damage. Gonna be able to potentially kill Caridian, who has 1 HP. It's time for the tilt the opposite way as they settle for 1 kill on the Bromanzilla. And Hippo, he's salty. He didn't get involved in that fight. And he's looking for a Chaos Storm flashing over. Didn't get his spell killed in. Oh boy, Renekton now looking for the 1v1. Tried to save the server, not quite enough. Hippo doesn't have ult, so I can't imagine this going any further, but I've been proven wrong before by both of these teams. It's Cloud Fiesta. Welcome back to the zoo. 4 to 4 and many more score of kills to go.
Hippo coming in after the fight's completely over, finding the flashless Sivir. Just giving it to her.
Flashing over himself. No spell shield prediction or anything like that for Chaos, which would have been a big ask anyway.
Yeah, I think at that point you're a Sivir. You just gotta take it. Like, there's nothing for you to do.
No, absolutely. I couldn't blame him at all. Just unlucky. In comes an angry man-child, and in comes Bush.
Ooh, the double Leona.
Oh, we're fighting again, baby. Here comes Tranimal. Kha'Zix's jumping on the Spur. Gonna be able to blow him up. 1 kill coming over. Might want to try and get the second one over to him. Chaos picking up another. He's gonna be very fed on Sivir. They might be able to get that turret too and some big plate gold. Wow. 0-3 on the Nautilus. 1-3 on the Kai'Sa. Looking a little bad to start the game in that bot lane.
You know, the Leona didn't look that great last game, but boy, is it looking good this game.
Yeah, just hit. What do they say in FPS? Just hit, man. Just hit your shots. He's whacking him. Lyle's caught out here. He's over the wall. Doesn't have his second dash. This is
no flash either.
He's gonna die here.
Just dead to rights.
Yep. Not great.
I don't know that they tried to give that over to Abarn, but he managed to pick it up.
Good on him. Good on him. 201 might be the carry differentiator here. The resident ADC sleeper pick. Oh, but we got a fight going on here. Big stuff from Leona. Not going to be enough as some more auto him, but now he's going to kill him. All right, why not?
Kill on the ADC for Spurg versus a kill on Leona.
Oh, bro, man, you know you want more. They're going to hold on to him. Stun's going to come over the top. Not quite great. Look away. Nice play. Man, if I'm not Sivir, I'm yelling, did you have your ult earlier?
Why are you holding it?
Yeah, why are you holding out on me, bro? Come on. Big fights. 2 kills onto the Kai'Sa now, so That's
Yeah,
the gold flux he needs.
We've 14 minutes in. We got just even across the board. CS is even. Gold is even. Notably, we do have 2 drags towards Tranimal's team. That is pretty early on those drags, so they're going to be looking at stacking this soul pretty quickly.
Agreed. And, you know, it begs the question, what happened in game 1? Because this is a very different team than we saw in that first game in games 2 and 3 so far. Here comes the package. They're going to go onto this dinger who has no escape whatsoever. Tranimal's going to be able to jump in onto Abram. He might be able to kill him. Flashing forward, not quite enough. Mamma mia. Bug couldn't finish it. And, yeah, that dinger pick you were harping on a little. Kind of right. Not able to get away. Nope. And kind of drops for nothing. I'm not seeing the potential just yet.
Yeah, he'll have a lot of, well, hopefully we'll have a lot of zone control for these upcoming neutral objective fights, but
sure.
the lane itself is not going super great.
Yeah, but he can turn it around. There's still plenty of time, plenty of fiesta yet in this game. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm
Abram's sitting there with the Herald charge still, so he may be able to pick up mid-turret with that here shortly.
Yeah, and if you look at the game clock, there's no turret plates, so if you can secure a turret with it, that's probably the best use. Otherwise, you might hold on to it for a little bit. Dropping it.
Yeah, with no one else in the area, if he stays, he should be able to get it.
Yeah, and props to Abarn, coming back in a big way in game 3 and 2 here. Up in CS, gonna get this turret. 301, playing out of his mind.
Yep. First turret gold is gonna feel good.
Yeah, and in this top side, nothing crazy. Hippo is 101, way different than 070. Renekton is a little bit far behind, and yeah, great job as they set up for a dragon. Now Spurger's a little cut off here. That wave's getting pushed in. Have a little bit of a tougher time. His team's trying to escort him in, knowing exactly that. And
yeah, this time
in the bot lane, in the top lane they have. You know,
this time Team Coinflip has some vision control, and that's good to see. They need to.
Spurger's got to walk the long way. If they're gonna look for this engage, they should go for it soon. But Kaisek can dive over, so
looks like they may be just giving it.
Maybe giving it away, yeah. Don't have the positioning. Chaos maybe with a Q steal potentially.
They didn't have TP on the Renekton, I believe, would be the call there.
Yep, and Dragon picked up. We're pretty even here.
That's good on Team Coinflip to stall at that Dragon stacking.
Yeah, that would have pushed him to soul point there, so big take.
Yeah. You don't want to give your enemy soul point at 16 minutes.
I don't know if he's going to be able to finish this turret. Not quite. Hippo's back just in time. It's Caridian's pathing very quickly to the top side.
Gonna be seen on ward.
Sure. Yeah, not sure if he makes it in time, but able to clear the wards. Bot side, though. Big pressure. Gotta have some support from the jungler to kill this turret really easily. And that's first turret. Good gold. Actually, I lied. First turret was taken mid by Abarn with the Rift Herald, but able to answer that gold with a turret of their own. Meanwhile, Lyle's really caught out. Is flashing away. It's the dinger a little bit back, trying to pop him out, but I don't think there's a
still going for it.
Maybe there is. Hippo could flash, not quite. Gragasol used, but nothing able to finish it up with there, so they're going to try and push mid with it.
Bit ambitious there with the Greg Assault. I think the play was already over at that point.
Look for a Bush League ulti here. They got a bunch of people out here. Tranimal's going in onto Bromanzilla. Can they follow this up? Flashing away very well. Great flash. Yeah. Gotta keep him alive for now.
I don't think Spurg was able to come from mid.
Meanwhile, here comes Abarn. Caridian's sitting in that bush. If they go for the fight, it's gonna be a little dangerous. Misses the stun again on the dinger. Not what you want to see.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit harder to skill up on this Heimerdinger now with the mid lane turret gone.
Yeah.
We'll see how he plays it into late game.
Oh boy. They might have caught Trammel here. The Dingo Hook just missed it, but the ulti's going to come, and that could be enough to kill him. He's still alive as they turn the damage around. That. Oh man, Chaos is very fed. He gets some good damage, and he's got bodies in front of him just maybe enough, but Hippo is able to TP in. Might be able to catch something on the Picto. Why are you stepping for a Chaos run, you? Oh, big flash and a heal. Gonna get pulled back in. They're looking for the finish. They are gonna get it. Why did he forward? Oh no.
Yeah, especially he would have heard Gragas charging his Predator there.
Oh,
You don't step forward in that scenario.
Jeez, maybe thinking he could have helped out Picto or something. I don't know. Called mid lane bait and whew, at least Andy able to answer that with a turret on the top side. And despite all that, it's a 200 gold lead. What are we doing here, boys? This is crazy.
We might be in for a long game here.
I'm gonna sit back, put my feet up, because I agree. I think this Fiesta is only just getting started. It's just the pregame.
Yep. Got Dragon in 2 minutes. We do have the Baron coming up. I don't think either team's going to be looking for this Baron anytime too soon now, unless we get some kind of crazy ace team fight.
Yeah, I would be surprised to see it, but Rift Herald for now. Maybe a pick could lead to it. The Rift will go away pretty much immediately.
No time to do the Rift Herald,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
yeah. Always living in the shadow of his father, who's coming right behind him. And yeah, he's off the map already. Sad
Abarn with 2 items, looking pretty fed. Gonna try for this bot lane turret, but he might be in trouble.
That Corky is very strong, very strong. Now we got a little bit of a shindig going on here. A fight from
Hippogriff caught on a little bit.
Might go very low, able to run it a big Leono, gonna kill him. The Dinger's getting it, baby. And they're gonna kill Bromanzilla. We talked about that Baron. It might be an option.
Wow. All right. Yeah, Hippogriff getting caught a little bit out of position there without the numbers.
Yeah.
Leading to both him and Bromanzilla being taken down. They're at least gonna get mid turret for this, I would imagine.
Yeah, maybe, or maybe even like we said, push onto the Baron. They got instead.
They think they have the damage for Baron.
Timers. They could look for the turn here, though. We'll have to see how they play this.
Huge Leonol in that fight again. They have all been huge.
Yeah. Spurg looking for something, throws his W out, not quite gonna land. And Abarn answers with a bot turret. So again, this gold lead is as close as it gets.
2 turrets to 2 turrets, 100 gold difference.
My goodness, but gotta give some props to Chaos. I haven't said his name enough, but he's doing a big job on that Sivir.
Yeah, he's up about 20 CS.
Oh, stop there. Great stop. Gonna eat once, get knocked up, thrown around. It's a bouncy house. Gonna get over there. Absolutely.
That's a 5v1.
That is not what you want to see. Stepped way too far forward.
They may be looking for Baron now.
Trading the Dragon for the Baron. They gotta get over there quickly if they're gonna do it.
They're at least gonna start it and bait him.
Yeah. Baron will melt.
Looks like they may trade Baron for Dragon. They're just gonna trade.
No vision. They're gonna just have to trade Dragon for it. Yeah. Put him on soul point at least, so that's something to fight for.
Yeah, still a lot of the tier 2s up, so it might not be too bad for Trinimal's team to trade this. I don't think they'll be able to crack an inhibitor with it, so...
That will open up a 2k gold lead, which is, for the first time in this game, at least something to speak of.
Yeah.
And Abarn is just looking to carry this game. Bring him to scrapes, and Abarn shows up.
Yeah, it looks like he's probably going to get this Tom turret with this Baron wave, too, so...
Yeah.
Even more gold onto the Corky.
Absolutely. And he's got to be getting a little closer to his Mura mana. Probably stacked up pretty well so far. Lyle gonna have to watch this turret go.
Yeah, he just got the conversion on that, I believe.
Clear that wave up, but at least they have Sivir wave clear, if nothing else, right?
That's right.
Oh, he is very far forward. That is a very dangerous positioning from Chaos. Rather than letting the wave come to him, he goes to the wave.
You don't want to lose it to the turret, you know?
I hear you, man. That turret taking gold off the map is truly criminal. But otherwise, taking buffs, I'm impressed that Tram was able to keep some of the CS to himself, get Baron buff and the waves pushing. Good on him.
I think Tranimal has a decent lead for himself in the jungle 1v1. About 400 gold.
Yeah, but we do have a still pretty even game. 10 kills, game 3, TCL, Monday night. Can't wait till we're on NBC.
Soon.
Setting up here. They do have a lot of engage on A-Barns. The Greg is able to pop someone out if they can find it. Maybe be able to turn that into
Leona
more.
ult is up and ready, so look for that to be coming down.
Oh, baby. I gotta say, though, that Leona could do it soon if they go a little deep under turret. They think they might be able to do more than they can. On the flank is Lyle. We'll see if they can do something. They go on to A-Barn. He's on half health for the bug, and they do, but Romanzilla is probably going to drop for this. A good trade so far. Only the support, but able to pick him up big member in that jungler. A-Barn backing immediately. Does have TP, can't re-engage this fight. It'd be crazy if they didn't stop fighting, because that's all they know how to do.
Yeah, A-Barn getting chunked out right away in that fight pretty much leads to life for output team fight win.
Wild's getting ulted back
all the gold is on this.
But I don't know what Hippo's thinking. Gotta run away from A-Barn is savior. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, they're still pushing and fighting. Who knows when this is going to end? Oh, Kai's ulting and good use of the item there to get away by Chaos. And the bot lane, they're pushing to get a turret. So
ulti plus Gale Force.
This cameraman does not get paid enough for the pace of these games, man. My goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, but here comes Bush League, looking for something on the A-Barn.
No, just misses the
E.
E.
Does get the stun on the Hippo as he gets pulled back in, and A-Barn's got huge damage. He might kill. A-Barn's only getting slowed, not quite stunned.
Ooh, just barely getting away.
He just needs one big rocket. Bush League is so low. Oh my god.
Oh, he does go down.
The W.
To the Kaisa W.
The Gragas throwing it out there, clearing the way for a big Kaisa W to get the kill. That was insane.
Just parted the seas for the Kaisa W.
Oh my gosh. Moses, you've got a new one.
Yeah.
His name is Gragas, and he's got something to preach.
Yeah. Open the gold lead up to now about 3.5K.
Yeah, they're going to be able to push this Baron buff
but
really, really well.
Fights are still going like both ways. Don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, this game is so far from over, man. It is just the early stages, the infancy of this game.
We are a minute and 20 away from potential soul here, though.
That could be big. That's a big comeback mechanic, a big permanent buff that they could desperately use.
That will definitely help towards this Corki poke when they're sieging these towers.
I'm sorry, but A-Barn is so fed at 25 minutes. Having his Mermon stacked.
Yeah, he's up about 4K on PictoChat.
His new age Triforce and his rapid fire, my gosh.
Yeah, he's huge.
That's the carry they needed. The man, the myth, the legend. Yeah, they got 10 CS a minute, 306. Ugh, disgusting.
He's looking at another potential Flame Horizon here. Getting close.
Yeah. He's got to last hit those minions, man. I don't know what's going on here. Meanwhile, a TP coming through. Pigtail's going to eat the W for it. Don't know. But here comes a fight there. Lyle and Hippo getting after it. Stuns for stuns. Nothing crazy yet, but better trade for Hippo.
Yeah, just trying to position around this dragon. Looks like Team Pointflow definitely has the upper hand on vision and positioning here.
Yeah, and Life for Appa really wants to fight this.
Yeah, they're in a bit of a tough spot. They can just give it, though.
If they got the pink wars, they got the vision. They could look for the steal, Tranimal with the Q, execute with smite. Might be enough to outduel Hippo. If they have vision for it, they're going to be a big ass carry. He's going for it. It's secured by Caridian, who's been able to secure every single one of those smite fights so far. A-Barn going in really deep. Trying to go for more. Oh my goodness, this is going to go really bad for Life for Appa. It is a Honda. They do manage to kill A-Barn with the bounces and ricochets. Chaos doing what he can with the lead he was given, throwing that in the background. But here comes Caridian looking for the body slam. No turret here, obviously. Big slow, but Hippo, he might be able to get involved. That hook Joe and just Wild Spurger's running way far forward. Oh my goodness, they could have turned that around on
That should be the end of this this team fight here. Tranimal trying to go in there for the steal. I don't think I necessarily agree with that with Baron now on the map. Potentially, if they had not taken down A-Barn, that's just Baron. Like he dies for their second Earth Dragon. Like that's not worth it.
It would have been the soul at least, and that would have been something.
Yeah. Yeah, but they didn't have the position.
They're going right onto it. I don't know if there's vision for it. Good spot out by Smurgy there, but Hippo's in a great position here. They got to be careful. Trample's trying to push him off. This Baron's already half health, but so is Bush League. They're trying to get onto him. Big stun coming forward. Good damage and a punch. He's at half health himself now, and going to be burned by Leandries. Oh, it resets, and we're probably going to walk for the Hippo engage. He's back. Doesn't get a lot of damage down too much. Leonel's going way wide. They're going to be able to blow up the Renekton.
Oh, this Corgi's untouched.
They got to disengage from this as fast as humanly possible as the Kaisa gets more damage now. Going to ult over, go himself. Going to get miss everything. He's going for more. He's going to... Oh, my goodness.
What?
They're going to kill him. Can they turn this now? They're on the Baron, but they don't have an ADC.
Just take the Baron. I mean, fortunately, they don't need the Kaisa to take the Baron because they have a fed Corgi, but...
gotta get the Baron here.
Let's take the Baron.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know at this point. They
Trying to
take
make
trade
plays.
alone. Maybe they can end cleanly with that. Maybe that's the push that A-Barn's team needed. They do have another Baron and a super fed Corki who can siege these turrets.
Yeah, I don't think that they can look to end here, especially with that delay on the Kaisa spawn, but I would expect at least one inhibitor to be going down here by the end of this Baron push.
Yeah, something to talk about too. This would shake up the trajectory of this side of the bracket if they take down Life Barapa here.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what happens in the other game for this side of the bracket later this week. But
Agreed.
just feels like any team in this side can win at any point.
I mean, it's great gameplay coming out of this side. I love casting their games. They are nonstop action.
Yeah, we're not at the 2 kill a minute mark, more like 1 kill a minute, but still got some popping team
back
fights
on
here.
Rookie numbers, man, but A-Barn.
Spurg in here.
Oh, they might have got
no.
someone out of here. Chaos is backing there, but Tranimal is right in his wheel. Blow up the Kaisa, and he's going to get ult from Wild. They did get the ult on the Tranimal. They might be able to do more here. A-Barn's going to W package in there. Going to trade it on the Wild, and they get the kill easily. Now Caridian's coming over. Flash is going to kill Tranimal. Excuse me, on the Chaos, and then blow away Tranimal. And they're going to be able to pick up another kill on the Leona.
I mean, it was a good punish from Tranimal coming in there to, you know, get Spurg for walking into the jungle by himself without any words. But they really got punished on the back side of that with two kills. 3 kills.
How about this full AP Gragas? 408 down, almost matching.
The Caridian pop-off, you know?
With the Kazakhs, it is amazing. Everyone on A-Barn's team is playing very, very well. Gotta give it to them where it's necessary. I am impressed. Really reset the mental from game 1.
Yep, they're just gonna take a nice reset here and try and get this this dragon.
Wow. Yeah, another shot at Soul, and that might be a comeback mechanic they can pray for on Tranimal's side, because they are falling deeper into this pit, already down about 5-ish K, 7-ish K.
Yeah, about 7K. They're gonna need probably a clutch steal here from Tranimal. They don't really have the vision positioning again.
Yeah.
Just due to getting pushed in with a Baron, and yeah, I would say one of their main comebacks here is potentially get.
Oh my goodness!
Never mind.
Friggin' A-Barn. Goodbye, Chaos. Your positioning was a
You just got one shot.
Wow, that's some damage. I mean, does A-Barn have IE? Can we get the items back up again?
He does have IE, yes.
That is.
He's sitting on 5 items.
Yeah, he just popped Chaos there.
Yeah, he had the package during that too. He didn't even use it.
Yeah.
Didn't need it.
Well, they're gonna be able to push for hopefully another turret here. They're thinking, and perhaps another inhibitor. From Manzella from that hook just misses. Do have a bit of a wave, enough managed to get rid of that defensive structure bonus and get on to the inhibitor.
This could be game right here if they can't clear these waves without losing a member.
Yeah, I think they're gonna play it slow and smart here. Just coordinate it, go right over the top lane, pick up all.
Yeah, they try to push their luck in game 2 with finishing a little bit and got really punished. So I guess they're back off us this time.
Yeah, I don't think there's much in life where you finish early. Well, but here we go onto the top side.
Should be a pretty free tier 2 here.
Yeah. Gonna be able
Sivir
to
notably going for the poke on Caridian instead of clearing that wave.
Yeah, they're gonna take that turret, and there's only one turret. And they're gonna push for the 3rd inhibitor as 2 lanes will be pushing in big. Oh man, they blow their Leona ult, but no engagement.
Just missing on the stuns there.
The big cooldown, I don't know.
They got supers on the Nexus turrets now in bot lane.
Yeah, it's tough. They're asking a lot of Renekton, a little bit of the Dinger, that pick's really in question now at this point, but they're pushing the final inhibitor, and 3 inhibs down is gonna be almost impossible to come back for. Big damage.
Sivir wave clear's working so far.
Doing what she can. Able to hold them at bay. Gonna be able to pick up gold, but if when that Baron respawns, they can run straight to it.
Yeah, sadly,
Tough in a hole.
even if they do defend this tower here, Baron's just kind of free for them to turn back to in about 50 seconds there.
Yeah. In the meantime, keep the pressure up. Keep making them answer those super minions, and eventually go down, and they can't answer at all. Oh, they're going to push into fight now as they get onto it. They're going to get onto the priority target. They blow up Spurg, who stepped way far forward. That's a great turn. They might have an opportunity to fight for this now. Huge stun for the Heimerdinger. We talk crap about it. Look at him go. Abar forced to run away at half HP. Roman's also going to drop. King Chaos gets the kill on Abar. Oh, not quite, but the reduction flash is forward to kill him, and Hippo's going to drop also. Gragas going to jump in, do what he can. Tyrannimal's going to jump onto him to get a lot of damage in. Did someone say come back? It's time. This game ain't over.
Korean gets one.
Korean kills Renekton.
I thought it was going to be the clean 5-0.
This game's just getting started as the Baron spawns.
Okay. That Bush League Leona. That ult onto Spurg actually might just save this game.
Did you see that Heimer bouncing stun grenade hit 4 members, blowing up, doing half damage on the Abar, so Renekton flash finish in. Oh my goodness, what a throw. We've only just begun. What do we tell you?
Well, we're certainly going to go into late game now.
My gosh, I'm almost up and out of my chair. This game is ridiculous. These two teams can't help but give the game back.
Yeah. Still a 5k gold difference in the mid lane matchup, though. Sitting on nearly full build for Abarn, 3 items on the other side. That's not going to feel good.
It's close, it's tight, but Abarn has hit. IE, it's a lot of damage, and QSS now. A little more ability to get that damage in.
Yeah. Hopefully won't be caught out by another long-range Leona ult like that. It pretty much was a solo ult just onto Spurg, I think, there, which huge.
And Spurg stepped pretty far forward and instantly popped for his troubles.
Yeah. Step up 1 time to auto the turret, and you get popped. Got 40 seconds on this drag. They do have... Tyrannimal's team does have 1 ward in the pit, so that will still be up. Doesn't look like they're going to find that ward either.
Not quite, but...
Hopefully somebody has room for a pink ward.
Here it comes. Crane's walking in. TP for 2. They might want to just disengage.
This is an aggressive TP.
Going to flash immediately, but look on the backside. They got a Tyrannimal. He's going to have to jump away, but Spurg's coming onto him. It's a 1v1 with a Kazik. I don't know if he wants this. He's going to get popped. That ultimate was so boosted. No flame, but my god. Onto a Kazik 1v1. Seth's going to do big damage. A huge stun from Digger. Oh my goodness.
Abarn's dead.
So low.
Abarn's dead.
Iridian's going to die next and Hippo after. Oh my Throw City. Oh my Throw City.
What is going on? They can pick up the soul for free. They can pick up an inhibitor.
Game with these death timers. Those are 40, 50 seconds. They can run it down.
I think you're right. 24.
Oh no. Oh no. Do you believe in miracles?
I mean, I'm seeing it right before my eyes.
Oh my god, who paid the Kaisa?
This was nearly 7k, wasn't it?
Who paid that man?
Yeah, they're not even going to be up before this game is over.
Yeah, it's over. That's the game, just like that. You wanted a fiesta. We brought you one, boys. That's the series.
Wow.
Holy smokes. I almost fell out of my chair when I saw that Kaisa go in. Holy moly.
That was ill-advised.
He's built different on that Kha'Zix, man. What are we talking about? He also had GA.
You don't want that.
That Kha'Zix had GA when the Kaisa jumped in. My goodness gracious. What a game. What a series.
Well,
wow.
I hope Abarn's team doesn't have to play for a while, because this is going to be a tilter.
That's a tilter and a half. Holy moly, me oh my. I don't even know. I gotta be honest too. Hey, Picto, you heard it here first. I flamed the hell out of your Heimerdinger this game, but your stuns in those fights at the end, my god, were you doing it to him?
Yeah, I would say for the first, 25 minutes, I was really unimpressed with that Heimer pick.
Really
He just
bringing it to
nailed that one alt E.
the first comeback fight at the top turret,
That's
getting them
what
the
they needed.
Baron. The second one, bringing down the dragon. Oh, disgusted, but I love it.
Yeah, I will say Spurg did alt onto a Kha'Zix with Jade.
Yeah. Wow.
But that TP from A-Barn 2 was super aggressive. He had a package out straight away.
Oh man.
He TP'd straight onto a Kha'Zix who was more than ready for it.
Wow. I don't even know where.
I don't know what to say.
I don't even know where to look, man. I don't know where I am. I feel stunned in disbelief of what a great series that was. I don't even know who to even think of as player of this series because it was just so crazy. Do you have anyone in mind?
I really don't know. I had some ideas, and then they just kind of like all flipped on their head.
I'm at a loss for words, man. Holy moly! You know what? I want to give it to Picto personally for those gigantic stuns. Tranimal, I know you're probably sitting there going, "Well, did you see me 1v1 the Kaisa?" I'm gonna give it to you. You had a great Olaf game one, no kidding. But Malzahar shutting down the Yone game one was pretty impressive to me, and those Digger stuns were amazing.
Let me see if
if
I can get picture chat in here.
Do we have the man, the myth, the legend?
We do. We have not yet.
We have a traitor among us somehow. A-Barn. And he's gone. Just give us a quick second here while I get this technical difficulties stream. But
messaging Picto right now.
Hopefully from Picto. Would love to hear from him on what the heck just happened.
All right. Yep. Dragging him in. All right, Picto. Love to hear your thoughts on this game. Quite a crazy one.
Yeah, I mean, Picto chat, A-Barn is the mini Picto chat in TCF. That's what we're talking about.
Give it to him.
I mean, I gotta give it to Caridian. It's hard to play jungle when there's a skill gap mid lane the size of a canyon.
Oh boy.
It is hard to play mid lane in that scenario when A-Barn is just playing bigger brother. I mean, me and A-Barn grew up together at Rise mains. I passed him the unplugged controller. He thought he was doing cool stuff. No, it was me the entire time. Right?
Shoot, the unplugged controller trick.
Yes, sir. Yes,
well, Picto, I'm glad we've caught you in raw form tonight.
Never lost a lane in my life.
Can you give us a little insight into the Heimer pick? Was this something you guys were planning on picking, or was it like off the cuff?
So I was thinking, right, what's the character that looks like you can bench the most? Right? And in my opinion, it's Heimerdinger, right? So I mean, it's just something to flex my.
After that win, I really have no position to disagree with you.
Oh man!
I mean, you know how it is. Never lost a lane. I mean, what can you say about Picto chat?
What happened
Mid-gap.
in game one there, by the way? Because it looked like absolute domination in game one. But what happened in game two? Where was the life and energy A-Barn back?
I mean,
where did that come from?
I'm a showman. You gotta give him. You gotta give him a little bit of a story.
That's fair. We were calling for him to start. We wanted to see 3 games, so
yeah,
you gave it to us.
Yeah, for sure. No, but they played pretty well. Not to be an asshole, but they played actually pretty well. They gave us a run for the money. Game 2, I got gapped a little bit. My rumble was not all ready for the Orianna.
The Orianna was some big damage there.
Yeah, a little bit. But I've never lost a lane, so it doesn't matter.
Right. Well, nobody remembers game 2 when you win the series.
Absolutely. And I gotta give it shout out to our voice. Another prediction in the books going as correct. And Picto, thanks so much for your thoughts. And I'm gonna say candid interview. I love it. I haven't seen too many soft, they play, but it was good to hear your true thoughts on beating up A-Barn's team. If y'all enjoyed this, follow the chat, follow the stream, come back if you're new. This is only a taste, a mere droplet of the TCL genre. Everything you can find here. Droid, any thoughts? Any final words of wisdom?
That was a lot more excitement than I thought I was going to get. Man, I loved it. Both games. All three
Heart
games
rate-
kind of going back and forth. You know, you got a 4K gold lead. It's not safe.
No one is safe in TCL's bracket tonight. We gotta thank everyone for being with us. And
Yep. One thing to note for this week with TCL, we do not have a game tomorrow. We have a game Wednesday and Thursday, I believe. So
be there or I'll find you. No threat. We'll see ya on the next stream. Love you guys.